What is going on, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving and happy weekend for y'all. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you had an enjoyable Black Friday experience, even if it's limited. But welcome to another episode of Chatting with the Comic Community. It's your host, Sean, aka Stay Puft 1983. And I have my guest panelist, Big Will, who's always here in the chat. Always here on the panel.
I have arrived.
I have my boy Stone Cold Steve.
I have a connection. Thank you.
And we have Discovery Bay Comics JB. What is going on?
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
So I had put in the chat earlier, we will talk Mandalorian. No spoilers.
God
no
damn.
But, yesterday's episode for me was amazing. It was like we could not wait to get to this episode because of a certain appearance of a character from the Star Wars Clone Wars series, and that was Ahsoka. And she was played by Rosario Dawson, and she was fantastic.
Killed it.
Killed it.
Just killed it.
She was.
You just said no spoilers.
Hey, she's on. Everybody knows that she's in the show. So
everybody knows she's on the episode. Spoilers,
exactly.
Lots of information that was.
If we're in this chat, then they know.
Final words are a huge spoiler. So I mean,
exactly.
We're not going to talk about.
Yeah,
the baby's got a name. We're not going to talk about any of that stuff.
All right, no, we're just gonna talk about how enjoyable the episode.
I think you guys have already said all you can.
Hold on.
Really.
We're done.
It was just such a great episode, and just to see her in action was awesome.
Man, yeah, it was well done, to say the least. I'm gonna see it again. JB's already seen it twice. Going on 3. I'm gonna be going on 2 as soon as I get a chance.
I haven't seen it yet. I don't ever get to watch them on the Saturday or on the Friday night when they premiere, and I do stuff during the morning on Saturday, so it's Saturday night or Sunday night when I actually get to watch it.
Well, you got to watch it, Big Will.
I am watching it.
You got to watch it, man. You can't come on the show and not have watched it.
Well, why? You're doing no spoilers, so it doesn't matter.
Hey, we could talk backstage about it.
Dude, let me tell y'all something about me and spoilers. They don't exist. I didn't hear it with my ears. I didn't see it with my eyes. You cannot explain it in such awesome detail that I'm not going to get a kick out of it when I see and hear it for my own self. So spoilers don't affect me. I don't care. I laugh when other people get mad at spoilers because I'm like, well, you didn't see it still, so it should still make your day. They don't affect me. I don't understand them. They don't exist.
Yeah, people get real hurt when you put a little spoiler and then they start raging out.
Just don't ruin it for me if I haven't had a chance to see it. Totally, they do exist. It drives
I didn't know it was going to happen. Way to go, Sean. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, spoilers in anything, guys. I'm not just going to talk about Mandalorian specifically, but anytime that you're invested in watching something and then somebody kind of ruins it before you get a chance to, for the build-up, it's just
you almost can't go on social media. No, nothing.
Yeah,
you're going to say something.
What the fuck?
Like you should know better in this day and age to avoid social media until you actually see the episode.
Yeah, because it's going to get spoiled.
You have to completely avoid social media, which is why I got up at 4:00 in the morning so that I could sit quietly in front of the TV without anybody awake, and I had my notebook.
I had the little ones with me watching it, and they kind of disrupted some.
Like, oh no!
Yeah,
that was a huge spoiler. You got to edit that out.
There's a big spoiler right there.
That was a huge spoiler. Take that out. How many people are watching us? Like 4? Oh,
it doesn't matter. Like I said, if someone tells you it's going to happen, why would you get depressed at that? That should make you be like, man, I really got to see it now. I don't understand you people and spoilers. They don't affect me.
I mean, sometimes, most of the time, like with me, if they spoil like a certain comic book or something like that, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna get around to reading it until months later when the trade come out. So probably I forgot the story that they spoiled.
Well, hey, that doesn't affect me. I'm like, I like to find out about stuff and look into things. I mean, it's more fun to me if I know what's coming. I'm like, oh, I hope I get to see it. I want to see it. Oh, I'm seeing it. Oh, I'm seeing it. You know, I mean, it's
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it's good when everybody says, yeah, it's good, man. You got to see it. You know, you're like, all right, I'm ready.
well, yeah, I mean, that's great. But if something slips, I mean, it's not going to destroy my entire outlook on it. I'm just going to want to see it even more.
No, knowing you're guessing what's going to happen as you're going along anyway, swear you're going to know what's going to happen. You don't.
Yeah. Besides, no one ever explains it well enough. I mean, there's always that, you know.
Yeah.
That's true. Now,
Half the time they get it wrong anyway.
2 weeks ago when can I tell you that 2 weeks ago when Bo-Katan was on, right? I never researched a character so much after watching that. I probably consumed 4 to 5 hours of Star Wars content just delving into that character. And then last week, not so much. This week, man, I've already started. And I don't know about you. Are you guys
What up, Rob?
to this character's backstory? Are you guys putting any time into the content? I'm reading about her. I'm going back to the cartoons.
Yeah, I started what you told me to watch on the cartoons. I haven't finished it yet.
Okay, I'm back to not hearing good for a second. So if I don't say anything, hey, Rob, it'll come in a
Hey,
second.
Steve. Hey, GB, Will, Sean. What character are we talking about on what cartoon show?
Ahsoka Tano.
We're talking Mandalorian and Ahsoka. Without giving spoilers, Mandalorian.
They made a rule for themselves they can't give spoilers, and now they're trying to bite their lips without drawing blood.
So I haven't watched it yet, but anybody that even pays a little bit of attention to social media, we all know what the kid's name is. We all know who shows up in the show, which also means we also know who she's looking for, which opens it up to a much larger world.
I have no idea what the kid's name is, and I only caught what I think is the first letter that you just showed.
It rhymes with the lead character from Dragon Ball Z.
Very good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know for sure, so I'll have to watch and find out.
I'm waiting until December when all 8 episodes are out, and then I'll watch the last 4.
Nice.
Because I'm hearing from people, and for those that have watched it, tell me if you agree. I've heard it's the best 47 minutes since the original trilogy.
It's pretty damn good. I can say that.
I say that I enjoy this more than the recent trilogy. You know, and I still haven't watched Rise of Skywalker because I'm just done with the recent Star Wars trilogies, man. I'm like, I'd rather watch this.
Just about
Most people like Rogue One.
2 trilogies.
That was the best one out of all the movies they recently put out.
Yeah, the other day on Twitter, everyone was just extolling their love for the that one where they killed everybody at the very end. I wonder why.
So, gentlemen, are we going to show some books? We're going to talk about some comic books. You guys want to talk a little comic books?
I just opened 27 slabs.
Whoa.
Oh,
I just opened this up from a manila envelope somebody sent.
A manila envelope?
Manila envelope.
And that's it? No padding, no nothing, just a manila envelope.
No, it was, even better. Somebody took a box of Raisin Bran. I'll be posting the pictures online later, but they took a box of Raisin Bran and stuck it between the Raisin Bran. Luckily, it's just Rocketeer. But still, I mean, JB, look at his face right now. That's kind of the face he was looking.
I saw somebody on Instagram, and they said that their books were covered with the box of Reese's Puffs.
Nice.
At first, I thought, no, you ordered a box of cereal? Like, nah, they used comics and put the books inside the cereal box. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, that's some padding, huh?
I've gotten books that way.
It's something.
Was the cereal box empty, or did they put it in like the prize at the bottom?
Spider-Man button, actually. It was
They
like
put the-
1 through 20 of the McFarlane Spider-Man run, and it came in a cereal box.
Hey, Puff, you remember the Ghost Riders I sent you?
Yeah.
You see, those were in pretty good shape, right? All those came unbagged and boarded with Ghost Rider #1 on top. And the Ghost Rider 1 on top graded an 8.5. And I know the one Sean's got even looked better than that. I was like, man, I don't know how these arrived like this, but they did, man.
It's crazy.
Hey, I bought like 12 or 15 copies of Wolverine #1 from the 88, and they arrived in a manila envelope, bagged, not boarded.
Oh,
Bagged
man.
in one bag, all of them together, one bag.
You'll like this. Way back when, I think it was last year on the show when I just got on Lady Fantastic and Miracle Man, I ordered this book online because they only showed like a corner of it and then a corner of it, so they wouldn't show the full book. I knew what it was, and I got it midnight, good auction. I finally get it. It's sent kind of like this. There's no sandwiching. It's just a book taped backwards to the board. This was the exact same piece. I kept it. I will forever keep it because this was the book.
Yes.
Oh.
You can even see when it was mailed to me the day that I opened it on the show, because you just see my face going.
That was me, Rob. Mine was on top with nothing in the envelope. Nothing. It was from a library. It came from a library. I remember that.
Sometimes you just have to cross your fingers and hope.
I did, man. I said, man, these things made it pretty good shape, man. I'm surprised.
All I can say is if you buy from me, the slab will be wrapped in bubble wrap in a box, and raw books will be in a Gemini in a medium flat rate. Good to go.
Nice plug, Big Will.
Nice stuff.
So, Will, you are those slabs that you just unboxed? Are they for sale?
Most of them, yeah.
Big Will sells stuff like
I don't keep comics.
there is.
loser.
Chosen Will hasn't sold something to someone on the panel.
I know he's just waiting to drop bombs on us so he can say for sale, like $55 shipped. I'm just waiting for it.
California Glenn's got a good sale going on, Sean.
Hey, Steve, you know
I said I got an interesting story for any Ninja Turtle fans out there. Any of you guys doing the Ninja Turtle thing, the last Ronin?
I did read the last Ronin. I enjoyed it.
So I'm blessed enough. Chino Comics and more out in Houston. You know the boys over there. They've got a store, and that's my local LCS. I don't read Ninja Turtles. I wasn't on this, but every time there's something that's off what I'm buying, but they know it's going to be hot, they just kind of make sure I get one at regular price, which was cool. So I knew I had one coming at cover price because they had thrown it into my pool. The night before, Tuesday night, you get an invoice and you have to approve the invoice. I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh, okay, yeah, cool. And then it blew up and it was really a hot book. So I went to my local one over here where I pick up my books, and the guy had already had cover A up charged to $20. And I was like, no, that ain't gonna happen. I got one coming from Houston. Screw you. I can't believe you upcharged cover A. You suck. Well, shit. What the hell's cover A going for now? Now it's ridiculous. People are, went nuts for this. Well, I'm watching Two Brothers live, and I don't know if it was Nick or Dustin, but they mentioned that they had went to IDW Publishing and bought one for cover price. Shit. Let me check that out. So I did. And sure enough, IDW, it was limit one. You can only buy one, and I bought it after it came out. And sure enough, it came in the mail.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
For cover price.
And you will be selling it for
$40.
For price.
No, but now I have two because the one from Chino did come in. Except I don't have any bags or boards for this freaking size.
You got to use magazine, and they're oversized. So
It's so frustrating. Why do they do that?
They send it overseas, and it's cheaper to print in China.
But I mean, come
They
on,
could've-
they're just all these collectors. We're all collecting, and now we're all like, oh, I don't get a bag and board for this.
You,
get
me,
this.
everybody here is annoyed by that.
You get
I
these
have a
black
better
label.
solution for that.
And these fit in the
This is
magazine.
annoying.
size.
Room on the side, it looks stupid. Look,
Please shrink this to normal size.
I have a perfect solution for that last Rona.
What's
I
that?
didn't buy one.
There's the perfect solution. You can, I think you could still go get them. Go to IDW. It's limit one.
See, I always tell people that to go to the main publisher's website, you can still get it at cover price. Because I did that with some of the Street Fighter books, the variants that they be putting out at Udon or the other website. You still get them for cover price, but then you go look on eBay and they like $20, $30, $50.
Well, even with the shipping, completely delivered was like $17.60-something. So it was still less than the $20 at the LCS upcharge. So
Yeah, but isn't it going for like 70, 80 bucks right now?
I have no idea. I'm
Okay,
so
just
out of
watch
the-
Escape
I've
from
been
New
out of
York, and you're good.
I'm not going to say boycotting because that is really the wrong word because I'm always kind of snooping, but I'm going to get all kind of backlash on this. I'm burnt out on the whole auction scene, guys. There's so many sellers, so many books, so many auctions, so many. So I just kind of trying to watch everything that's not an auction. Every time there's just a conversation with a couple of people, that used to be the roots of what this community was about, man. We used to talk about books all the time, review the book. What did you think of this? We talk about the story of the books. It was always about the books. At some point, I just feel like now it's just oversaturated in selling and selling and selling and selling and selling. It's constant. It's just a constant bombardment of auctions and sales. And I'm just
I think the reason for that is everyone gets on the one channel and there's like 47 people for the auction. They get to sell twice and then make no money. And so they got to be on the next auction and they got to have another auction for the next. That way they have actually 10 rounds in a week.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem.
I'm digging the game shows. I don't know about you guys, man, but anybody that comes up with the game shows, those are freaking awesome. I love all the different game shows that people are trying to come up with.
Comic Head 89 has the Knockout. You have Comic Gories with Matt, the boy who had 7.
Next level. That's next level.
That's my favorite.
Awesome. I mean, the clock makes it so intense. Anytime you add a countdown clock, and then the way he's got the voting set up with the little links to the polls that are already preset.
That definitely takes pressure off a person who's trying to count the votes in the chat.
So clean the way they got that set up. So I'm really digging that in the community. And I'm digging going back to old school reviews. Guys, Blast It or Stash It is back on Friday nights. You want to get the lowdown on some of the books without having to buy them all? Watch them. And they have a little thing. When they put the book up, if you don't want the spoiler, mute it. Mute it. When they got the book up, they're talking about it. When they put the book down, they're not talking about it. Unmute it. So, it's a cool system.
Hobby show's cool too. Hobby's music show.
Oh,
you put on the different years
definitely.
and songs you battle.
Definitely. I love that battles. Those are
Yeah,
cool.
that's a fun battle.
Yeah.
And Hialeah singing's priceless, so he dressed up like a disco king, I guess, with the big old handlebar mustache. He had to take it off.
Kept falling off of him, man.
Yeah, it was too hot too.
Oh, and Laner Frame, I think, is coming back next week.
Yeah, Lamo Frame, that's another good one.
Frame. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you, JB. There's like so many auctions now. It's like, how many auctions can I see in the night? It's ridiculous.
I don't want to be I'm not
I just feel that
it's in the Savages in New York, guys, and I love them all.
Yeah.
These are all they've just all, but there's so many.
I remember when auctions started when I think We Love Comics started doing silent auctions way back in like 2013, 14.
Yeah.
And then over the years, it started growing and growing. And this year, I feel like it hit a high point, especially with the pandemic and all that stuff. Not everybody's doing auctions.
What's amazing is you say everybody's doing auctions, but look at how many people are actually watching these things.
Yeah.
Barry Gary got over 530 people at one time.
100.
There was less than a quarter of that actually in the chat, and less than half of that actually behind. But that's still, 70, 80, 100 people. And they were overpaying like you would not believe. And that's not on Gary or the other guys. They're starting them off at great prices, like $5, $9, and these people are going crazy. It's like you buy at my auction. I'm going to start it low, and when it gets to the sell price, there's still going to be room left where if you have to sell it for whatever reason, but if you pay $50 for a $20 book, don't cry to me.
Sometimes it becomes a matter of who has the bigger financial dick. For a book that means nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think he had like a couple hundred or something at one time up there. But then again, I say that, but I just got back 41.
I saw an auction the other day where it was a Dark Hawk 1. It started off at $5. Motherfucker ended at $83.
What?
Dark Hawk
It's
1.
Dark Hawk 1.
That's crazy.
Dark Hawk 1. Dark freaking
And
Hawk
you can still find that in dollar bins. Like,
Man,
Yes.
Barry Gary put up a Spawn #1 raw, and he started at something like $1, $5. It sold for over $100.
What the
I
heck?
have like 5 of them. Where are you guys at? I'll sell.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I have a box of Spawn. Anybody want it? Y'all want to know why I'm wearing sunglasses? It's because this. I broke my glasses, so now I'm wearing sunglasses. Anybody want Spawn? I need glasses over here. I don't want to look like a douchebag with sunglasses all the time.
hey, I don't know where this love for Dark Hawk came from. Like, if you really want a Dark Hawk, you shouldn't have passed it by in the dollar bins for all those years.
Well, it's not that it's Dark Hawk. There's another character that people think might happen because someone's brother's cousin's mother's second removed idiot said something, and Dark Hawk went with him at some point in time. And there's this thread and that thread and that thread and that goes.
It's crazy.
So who's reading? Because I've been reading a ton of books. If you guys have checked my Instagram, every book that I've pictured up there, I have read. The X of Swords just completed.
I was that.
I think he pulled it off. I mean, guys, how many times have we read some epic crossover event and you're like, really? Come on, man. Or it's a huge event. DC's normally reboot shit every time they have an event. This one I think ended okay. Now, I will be honest with you, completely. I was not going to buy all these X titles, right? And then this stupid event happened and I had to keep buying these titles. Event's over. These titles are going away. The only title I'm going to keep is the X-Men in X-Force. Everything else going bye-bye.
I have a question, JB. I have a question, and it's really for everybody here, considering where the story's going on X-Men. So they're saying that the idea of X-Men is obsolete. They don't want to refer to mutants as a whole, as a warrior group. So what, are they going to just end it here, retitle everything? Because I've been noticing in previews, X-Men is like 2019 to 2020, X-Force 2019 to 2020. So they're planning on ending. So for me, I could just end it right there where Saturn is looking at the Captain Britain and going, I have everything I want except for the one thing I truly want, which is Captain Britain. Like, that's good. I could end it right there for me.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I've never begun it. I ain't even read House of X, Powers of X.
Week, man. This thing costs. This is the big investment. You start thinking about what the X-Men has done since the main event, the House of X Powers of 10. How much money have I spent on all of the X titles just to keep up on the story? I'm good. I think I'm done. I'm ready to move that money into something else.
Just that event is at least about $150 if you bought at least one of everything and maybe one or two of the timeless variants. Yeah, you spent a lot of money.
Well,
I think X-Men's done for me.
they're covered.
Yeah, I agree with you, V. I've been buying Spider-Man in this current run. I gotta stop. I've been saying that for a year now. I gotta stop. You know,
DC
I enjoyed the
feature
recent
stuff, I'm done.
Spider-Man stuff.
you do.
I was about to drop it around that 20 to 30 mark with that had Boomerang in them, but I kept going and I've been enjoying it recently.
I don't want to get caught in that trap, so I don't read. I don't care for Spider-Man. I don't read the X titles. The only thing Wolverine's my guy, so I get Wolverine, and I'm reading Batman, One Indie, and Strange Academy, and that's it. The current stuff. I actually got to read completely for the first time Marvels by Alex Ross over the weekend, and that was nice. I finally got me a trade and got to read that whole thing. It was awesome. But I'm not.
Are you reading any of the Star Wars titles?
Me?
Nope.
Titles.
No.
I'm reading them all. I love them all. No, I'm not reading Dr. Aphra, but I've been loving all the Star Wars titles.
Well,
Too much.
I have nothing to say about the Star Wars titles. As I'm not nothing bad about them because I haven't read them. It's just I like Star Wars, but I'm not a fan enough to read the books. But everyone who does, like you, says that they're doing a great job.
They are. What
I'm
about
sure it's a lot of fun, but it's just a lot of money. And with all the superhero titles that I read from week to week, which is already about $100 plus, to throw in Star Wars, that's an extra $30, $40 a week.
And not to mention any indies you like.
That's about a third of my budget.
This looks like it's shaping up to be what we said, the Italian Job meets Godzilla. He's basically planning the heist around the visit of a dinosaur because of how everyone has to react when the dinosaur comes to visit. Very interesting. And plus, everybody on the team is just a bunch of degenerates. You guys reading Department of Truth? This last episode.
Yes, I am.
Unbelievable.
I'm not able.
So much for that lady. Have you ever cared so much for that lady? She loses her son, and then
Dude, I'm not caught up with it yet because I can't go to the store.
There was so much information that you start to question it. Maybe they're right. Maybe he's not dead. This is a big conspiracy. Where's my son? I felt for the lady. I mean, oh my God.
And then she wants to go and say to the whole world, this is what I've actually seen. No, she can't because she reads what she wrote and goes, I'm unhinged. I know that this is how I'll sound to everybody.
It's just
perfect.
Insanely written so well. It's one of my favorite books, this Department of Truth. Another
But
one
this
that I
was
got
the best book of last month. All of last month. This was
going
the
to be a
best
movie.
book.
I haven't read that.
You haven't read this? Okay. Put down everything. Order this book. This book is heartbreaking. Oh my God. You have children.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's a sick ass cover. That was what I was saying.
We just some of that covers. Freaking nice.
Yeah, the cover's great. So what winds up happening in this story, you have a bunch of kids. Earth is depleted. It's dying. It's on its last breath. A message was sent by a bunch of aliens that, hey, we'll take some of the kids off your planet so that way your species has a chance to survive. So they're trying to get these last of the children in this mutated civilization where there's nothing but like monsters and just things willing to kill you out there, which is why humanity is like almost gone. So you have these kids that are trying to get through to the checkpoint to get taken off of Earth, and they get attacked by a bunch of these things here, and it is gruesome, it's terrifying, it's heartbreaking. It's like old Miyazaki movies like Studio Ghibli. This is the best book that came out last month. And y'all see what I read. When I say this is the best one here, this was reminding me of Saga.
Damn.
That good. That
Man,
good.
I've seen that. What number is that, Rob?
This is only issue 2. There are only 2 issues in right now.
Okay, damn.
All right, I can still jump on that. Is it like Crazy Hot Spec book, right?
I
Number
saw
one?
J Hood brought
It's
this
like
up,
12
and
bucks. That's good.
I have that in my hand. That's the cover I wanted, and they didn't have it. But
Yeah.
Buck
I have
always
that in
comes
my
up
hand.
with
That's
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah, my LCS took
This
care of me.
is a movie, guys. This was
9.8.
Twin
Full
Tees.
sell, y'all. Oh,
Is Scumbag not a movie or what? Can
It
you
should
see
be.
Matthew
But then
McConaughey
again,
playing
so
this guy?
Movies. Make
Come on.
movies with us, please. Hollywood.
Matthew McConaughey taking the lead role in Scumbag would be perfect. This has been hilariously written. That new character, this girl, she is fantastic. The way they wrote her in her dialogue and her comebacks, this is good. If you guys aren't reading this, you're absolutely missing out. Scumbag from Image Comics.
yeah, I highly enjoyed it.
A suitcase full of drugs.
What about this one, man? I'm going to give this one more issue. One more issue, because I wasn't a huge fan of the movie or anything, and I didn't ever read anything. But is anyone else reading the Dune House of Atreides?
I just got issue 2 today.
Well, issue 2 is another setup again. We're just more setting up more characters. I mean, I feel like this might be an investment I might not want to make. And what else did we have here? And then, the conclusion, guys. Come on. The final 3 issues were great. I mean, the statement at the end of this book, when you get that fight, and she goes, "I am not dead. This is not over." I've read a lot of stuff, guys. Man, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm ready to drop the X titles, though. I'm ready to dive into some more indie titles. Obviously, I need to get on We Live, and I'm missing out on that.
I got to
Does
write
anybody know where X-Men is supposed to be going from here? I don't.
I still enjoying Something That's Killing the Children.
I never got on that book there.
I'm behind. I don't know what to say. Behind. Here's another one. Are they going to rename this one? Are they going to rename We Only Find Them When They're Dead?
Yeah, you was mentioning that like last time.
That one. This has been a cool story, man. This has been a very interesting story, so I can't wait to see where that goes. Another boom title. So I'm just not reading. The only thing in DC I'm reading really is Batman.
Looking forward to reading this, because I know they're going in another direction right after this ends. They retitled the team, and I guess now they're good guys. Because they introduced Live Shot, daughter of Deadshot. He died in one of the previous issues. They end it here, like most every DC title apparently is going. And if they relaunch it, it'll be called The Revolutionaries. I'm all in.
Nice. I got this. It's free, of course, the Future State. I'm not really invested in what they're doing with this. In terms of when this coming, I'll probably pass on most of them titles anyway, because DC is just, I let go of the Batman books, and I know they've been pretty good, but I'm just tired of Batman. I want to get back more into the indies. So I had to release that investment of Batman, because Batman is all over DC and he's their number one character. But I'll probably give this a read, but it's not going to change my opinion on Future State. When it comes, I'm just going to let it pass it by.
Same. Except for Batman by John Ridley, because it's John Ridley. And I'm curious on Yara Floor. Ooh, Die.
I've got the one shot, and Die was good. I read the first trade.
Yes, Sharon, I'm tired of Batman.
But I'm getting the one shot, I think, that you just held up. And for spec reasons only, I'm getting the Wonder Woman, and that's it. I'm pretty much skipping it too, waiting for Batman to come back.
Real quick, Life with Two YouTubers is going to be having a show, I believe, at 5:00 today Eastern time, and she's getting together pretty much everybody. It's because her daughter Rena is having a new book coming out. Cade has 1,000 subscribers, so she has something big coming up today at 5:00.
Ooh, I know she's already hating on me.
She,
Hey, we're
and it-
early. We're the
one
early
on
party.
our list.
So this was my only Black Friday pickup.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
You know, I got that for like 20% off. So
Should we
I got to
open-
go out today with Boat and Little Boat and Jeff. We went to Bartow for a little while. It was pretty fun.
both doing good.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit better. He's got to go sort some pictures and stuff out with one of his cousins or something. What's up, Jeff?
So I know Discovery stepped out, but I know Sanimation brought up earlier. Sanimation brought up earlier, JB. How many packages left to unbox?
It's ridiculous. It's
27.
ridiculous. But I did actually. Here's the shameless plug for the channel. As you guys know, I'm kind of changing up everything I'm doing, and I did an unboxing, but I did it a little bit different. I wanted to make an unboxing like something you guys hadn't seen before, where I took a little bit more time and I edited it and I researched the books and I talked about when they were published. And so it's not that long, but my last video is a Comic Tom Mystery Mail Call unboxing. And so I am actually
The
unboxing.
first book.
I'm actually unboxing these things and making content out of them. So I got one here from who do I got here? This isn't even all that old.
And Will's got 27 slabs. We got to get to seeing them soon, man.
Yeah.
Amy Cleaver. Anyone familiar with Amy?
oh yeah.
Yeah, she's on the Symbiotes auction.
Yeah, I don't know when I got this, but I got a package from Amy Cleaver. If you guys want to see that.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that they're Spider-Man.
I bet you they might be Spider-Man because I have no idea what the hell's in here. I can't remember.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
JB, have you watched Queen's Gambit?
So good.
Fire.
Spurs magic.
Was that fire, Rob? Did they only change one thing in the show, and that was just minuscule too. It was just well done, man.
Okay, Queen's Gambit is fucking amazing.
Amazing.
There's only one thing that I had a really two things I had a problem with of the entire series, and they're dumb things. One, in episode 2, this is a show set in the 1950s. You see a spinner rack of comic books.
I saw
What's
it,
in
Rob. I went back and paused that shit.
Yeah, you see
I made
like
my wife go
hot
back. I
stuff
said, "Go
from
back, go
Neil
back."
Adams.
Spinner rack.
You see like some polybag comics from the 90s from Marvels, and it's
Yes,
like they didn't
yes.
even try.
Me
And
too.
the other thing is,
Rob, I did the same thing when they went in the drugstore when she went to get her chess magazine. I was like, I saw a spinner rack. Go back. She goes,
come
"What's a
to
spinner rack?" I got
and then you go,
they got. Come on, man, throw out something relevant, man. Something great.
yeah, couldn't they have just put an ad in the local paper? Hey, any local comic book fans out there have some 1950s comics that you wouldn't mind being used
Yeah,
in a
just
movie?
anything,
Something
man.
like that.
Anything.
No. Or
And
just
then they will be on eBay, used and show.
Yeah, you'd be like, this was seen in Queen's Gambit and get more money for his books.
And the other
I hate
thing,
when
the
people
lead
do that.
actress, she was supposed to be playing at different points in the TV show, like 14 years old, 18 years old. And the entire time, it feels like watching a 1980s movie where it's like everyone's supposed to be teenagers, but they all look like they're 30. I'm like, she's 14? What? Bitch is 30. I know she's 30. But I went back and I was watching New Mutants last night, and I'm going, holy shit, that's Queen's Gambit. That's magic.
That was Rick. That shows. If you haven't seen that, man, if you guys haven't seen that's a really good one, man.
All right. What do we got here? What have we got here? Welcome to another edition of What's in the Box already, JB. And what we've got here is a box from Amy Cleaver.
A pretty awesome box.
They're recycling boxes.
Man, and so the packaging was fantastic. And shout out to Amy Cleaver. Let's see what's in the box. Got a little piece of tape here. Okay. This one's definitely going to be recycled. Here we go.
Oh,
this is
It's gonna be good for pub.
Not Spider-Man, She-Hulk.
Puff loves him some She-Hulk, and he's only a few.
I got the whole Savage run though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's only like 12 issues, isn't it?
25.
She-Hulk
Yeah.
19. Savage She-Hulk 18. 17.
I have 1 and 2.
16.
You now have more than I do.
Oh, that's a good cover.
Oh, you have more. I've only got like 1 or 2, so you got me beat already.
Yep.
I currently have none.
It ain't Wolverine.
They're all out of order. All right, here we go.
They're all out of order.
Who cares about the order?
Who doesn't put them in order?
Because JB's an OCD person like most of the rest of
I got
us.
some CD. 11.
I'd be doing the same thing.
10.
I purposely don't put books in order just because it makes me laugh to know that when they unbox it.
8.
Like, you're getting this, you do the hard work.
Well, I like that man thing cover.
6.
Love
Reflection.
that Iron Man.
Ooh,
5.
damn, man.
Damn.
4. No, 3. No, 3. Yeah, there's 4.
There's
Out of order.
4.
4.
Perfect order.
And the final book, number 2. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you.
already have a 1, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
I
Those are
have
some
it.
great She-Hulk books, though, man. In terms of the covers, yeah.
Very nice one. Cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
And that was another edition of What's in the Box already, Jake.
It's in the box.
She-Hulk goodness, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And Will's getting ready. Look at him. He's loosening up the fingers.
Oh,
Come on, show us some slabs, Will.
Slabs.
Let's do the slabs. How many did you get?
all right.
How many?
27 9.8s.
Yeah, let's see like 1 or 2 at least.
Well, you already saw my Department of Truth number 1. I also have
Anything that's not
The-
for sale. Don't
the-
show me anything not for sale.
Damn, he knows he's killing me with that. He knew.
third printing Strange Academy number 1. I have 2 of these. I'm just going to show the one. I have 2 of them in this order. We also have a design variant of Ghost Rider number 1.
Oh, that's cool.
JB, you had to get out because of the kids when I did my unboxing video. How much of this did you see?
Oh, not much. Not much.
Strange Academy number 2.
Will, do you have Strange Academy 1, that Breakfast Club variant?
No, I do not.
Damn it.
This one's a keeper for me. Wolverine number 5.
Ooh.
That one went into a total different spot.
And then I have another. This is 2 of these. I'll just show one. Miss Marvel 25, the lenticular cover. And let's see. Oh. Next up is Giant Size X-Men Jean Grey Emma Frost number 1, the Unknown Virgin variant.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Then we have, I know JB saw this one, Horizon Zero Dawn number 1 Virgin cover. I have no idea what this book is. I just knew it would be a 9/8. Has like a sketch thing you can do on the back. Amazing Spider-Man 44 Unknown variant.
The green guy.
Then we have Extermination number 3, the Virgin cover.
Nice.
This one you'll like this one. Captain America number 1, Perillo version.
Oh, damn.
That's awesome.
That's Sweet.
Then we have Batman Who Laughs number 6, Just Cause.
Just cause.
You get all those pre-screened, Will?
Uh-huh. Immortal Hulk 21, the Lee variant cover. And we have this one was some forethought, I think, on getting this one. Black Widow number 1, Stan Lee tribute edition.
Oh,
Then we have Magneto Giant Size X-Men number 1, Perillo. And then another Just Cause book, X-Force 2. It is a variant.
It
We
went
have Harley Quinn Poison Ivy number 1. You guys will get a kick out of this one. This is Venom 25.
yeah.
That's cool. Is that Kirkham? Who is that? Who did the cover on that?
Tyler Kirkham. Then we have Virgin Red Sonja Age of Chaos number 5.
Oh boy. DV's good.
Where is Robert Galvin when you need him?
what's up, who that?
And we got Wolverine number 3, the Miko Suyon variant.
Oh, nice.
Where's Comic Spectre? He says Miko Suyon so well.
We have FF number 1, the Epting Virgin cover. 4 of them there. This one's a pretty cool cover. Marvel Comics 1000 Delato.
Sick.
3 more books. Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool number 3, the Virgin cover.
That's a cool cover.
Then Wolverine 2, Lee cover.
And that's a keeper, right?
No,
No.
it's a variant. I want the standard covers. Detective 1000, the sideways one. That's Miko Suyon on the cover too.
Does that stack look like it's moving over or something?
I know that stack's about to fall, maybe? I don't know. It looks like it's moving.
No, it's just slid over.
It's slid over, which means it's about to fall.
You've only got 27 of them. Can you imagine how TJ the Slab Dragon Watson feels with 2,000 slabs and stacks falling all over the place?
Oh, man.
I'm not unlike TJ. I don't put them in a big stack everywhere. I put them once I'm done in a box with a lid, and they're all good to go. No sliding will happen.
Stuck this way, not that way.
It's just breathing, he say.
Or just put them all cattywampus everywhere.
JB, you weren't here. Did you see Queen's Gambit?
Mm-mm.
Man, you gotta see that. That is good, man. Hey, Rob, the only thing I would have changed a little bit outside of what you said, especially on the comic books, because I did notice that. Actually, I forgot till you brought it up. But the very end, the last one, when she went to the janitors, down in the basement, I would have took the board. I would have took that because they're going to throw all that crap away, right? I would have took that board, and when I beat the guy, I would have put that on and tacked that to the board. That just would have been a cool little finish.
It would have been a great little scene that would have taken no more than about 10 seconds. But I think that just everything about that school was just bad memories. And she just wants to leave it the way it was, not take a piece of it with her because, I don't know, it would mean that she's bringing the bad luck with her still.
Yeah, but she liked him so much. He taught her. And remember, he's beating her. Then he couldn't do nothing with her after about 5 matches. He was like,
he even kept the $10 bill tacked to the wall that she sent back to him for helping him to enter the competition.
Oh, I thought that was awesome. And the very end when she gets out of the car, it goes in the park. I freaking love that. She said, "Let me go play some more, man. I just had the match of my life with the greatest player on earth, and let me go over here." That was awesome.
Yeah, the actual greatest people on earth, because it's the way I put it this way. Down here in South Florida, you want to see the rich people. You think that those that are rich will live on this one island called Star Island because you can drive to it and you can easily see it from the water. It's like, no, famous people live there because they want you to know they have money. The people that actually have money are on this other island you need to take a boat to get to because you're not rich enough to go out there. That's the actual difference between real rich people and people that want you to think they're rich.
Hey, Steve, it's a good thing you didn't come up because Sci-Fi City didn't have 25-cent comic sale. You know, it was 30% off everything in the store. So I went there and I picked up a few books, and I got some Witchblade. They had these in there. And,
Is that early image? Is that what that is?
nah, these are more of the later run of Witchblade.
Okay.
This is like crossover with somebody from Dynamite. I never knew it existed. Like some Top Cow, Rebirth, Witchblade. This is like from the 160s towards the end.
Roderican.
Hey, Rod, we were just talking about you. Lame frame.
Name or frame.
I love the drawing show, man. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I watch that all the time, man. That's crazy.
And I know Will will get a kick out of these. Some Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
And this is what happens when he messes with Egon, spores, molds, and fungus. Wolverine 304. The Ultimates 2 issue 100, which, you know, there was no issue 99 before it because Marvel likes to go and bring back the issue 100. Somebody just popped in, and it looks like it's our boy
What's
Jeff.
up, guys? What's up, guys?
What's going on, bro?
Not much. I had to reschedule.
Oh man,
It's fine.
It'll happen. It'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
hey Steve, I went through that same box where you found the Ghostbusters, and look what I found.
You went back to the same box.
Yeah,
You missed it.
Look at that Slimer, man.
Nice.
Like MC Hammer Slimer.
and then I got 2 issues that I was missing from this 5-issue miniseries.
Look, that's early Alex Ross too.
Yeah,
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So those were all I got from Sci-Fi City.
I picked up a few with Jeff today.
Yeah.
Nothing special, but I got the 4th print of Strange Academy. I did not have. I needed this, and I finally got it. I got the other one, but I got the color one.
Nice.
Man, he had like 8 copies or more. I picked up this cool Bounty Hunters, and I wasn't sure. I've heard some of stuff about this, but I've been picking up some Star Wars lately.
I think JB had said something about that. I think last time I remember.
I heard that was a really well-written series.
Tag and Bink, we're here. I picked this up. It's just for the cover because it was, to me, I love
I know nothing about that one.
Jango Fett #1. We'll see. Picked up a cool Star Wars book. And I got a copy of this Kanan #1.
First cameo of Ezra and what's the other person? Sabine Wren.
Yes. I can't say none of these names, but they got some names.
I only know the names. You could line them up against a wall. I couldn't tell you who.
Anybody read this yet? I got
I-
this.
I just got it today.
Have it. We'll be reading it soon.
Yeah.
There's no dialogue.
What?
Exactly. I flipped through it and
Narrative.
it's nothing but narrative. I was looking through it while you was talking earlier, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This ain't no comic.
I read the trade for Bounty Hunters, so this gives you Star Wars Bounty Hunters 1 through 5, which is, I love reading stuff in trade. And then, we just got out of the one event, but you know what is coming next week? And technically, this was the first book of the story is going to be team driven, right? The King in Black. So I'm on it. Are you guys going to be doing King in Black?
Hell no, I ain't doing that.
The main story only.
Oh no.
Just the main story only. Yeah, me too.
Just the main story only, and not get all crazy with the tie-ins.
Nope.
Because I think it's going to get out of control.
I learned my lesson the last time.
King in Black and Venom.
Yeah, I'm staying on Venom, obviously. So King in Black, Venom, and I've always been on Spider-Man. But do I need to now get up on Miles? Do I need to get up on, all this other craziness that's about to happen? I don't know.
Hopefully not.
King in Black. What? No.
So do you guys want to see how big that package is? How big that book package was? Do you guys want to see how big that box?
Kept posting on Instagram. So how big is it?
It's behind the laptop. Give me a second. It's heavy as hell. It's 19 pounds too.
It won't mess up your laptop trying to grab it.
No, I won't. I won't.
Around.
I won't. I got it. Give me a second.
Look at that. He went from reaching over it, so now he got to go around it.
Yeah, I gotta go around
I think it's heavier than 19 pounds.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah. So this is the package here. So.
Now you gotta wait. You gonna open it, or are we gonna wait? What are you doing here?
Yep.
You still gonna wait to do it with Sarah?
You gonna do it? Yeah.
Yeah, I should.
What? Yeah. That's all right.
Well, let's vote. Let's see what the chat says.
We got 16 people in the chat. Let's get 3 people to vote yes.
Yeah.
If we can get 3 people.
What y'all say, chat? Want to open that package?
3, 2, 1. It's a no-go.
I mean,
hey Remo, I did get that Darkness book.
Oh yeah.
And I did not like the fact that it's a $10 book. I was like, why is this $10? Especially considering it's a reprint of the first issue, and it only got some extras in it, just like the Witchblade, and the Witchblade was like $5. Why is this $10? I didn't even understand that, and even my shop owner was surprised that it was $10.
You probably went like this and yanked back and looked and went like, "What the hell?" Put it back.
Yeah.
Because they do. My shop does that too.
Is that the 20th anniversary? Is that the 20th anniversary edition? Is that
yeah, the 25th anniversary. And both the regular one is $10 too.
At least he didn't charge you $25. If we're being.
I mean, luckily I had store discount, so
yeah.
I was like, I'll go ahead and get it. What's up, Daryl?
So 3 yeses. So when we get 2 more yeses, I'll open it.
Hey, what happened? I thought I was going to be killing a cat there a second ago. It didn't happen. What I missed?
Killing a cat.
Killing the cat.
Yeah, I don't like.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, come on now, Will. You already went 2 weeks swatting flies, and now you looking to take out a cat.
Hey,
Now you're gonna take out animals.
I heard one. It was false alarm.
One of the challenges. Kill the cat.
So, what you missed, Big Will? Jeff came in and he's asking the chat if he wants to open up that package from Sarah Frazetta.
It's not from Sarah Frazetta. It's actually from the company that printed the book. It's just I wanted to open it with Sarah because she was the one that was talking about the book. Yeah. So we can talk about like when we reschedule her, we can just talk about it too, because I looked it up. There's not even an English review on this book. There's only Italian reviews on this book, and there's an ASMR. There is ASMR version of this. They're like the guy's opening the book and doing ASMR stuff. I'm like, really?
Why not?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm gonna vote for yes.
Okay, that's one. That's
Now,
a
wait a minute,
2.
or would you rather do it on your own channel and have
Nah,
it?
man. I'll open it. Yeah, I'll open it.
Just go, you changed the time around. I opened it at the time I said I would, which is
No, yeah, no.
now.
I can like I said, I can always, put tape back on it and put it back in the box and say, didn't open it.
Jeff is saying, rescinding his yes, wait for Sarah. That was a great interview.
Wait for.
Wait, okay. All right.
She'd appreciate that, I think.
Yeah. I'll wait. Yeah.
See,
The
I had
other-
these 5 assholes on a show telling me to open a book, and I waited for you, Sarah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like me and Vigilante. We want to do the stream on Meteor Man, the movie, but we want Al to join us. We want Big Al to join us for the show, and
Yeah,
he's trying to get Fridays off so he could join us. So we delaying it.
Mm. Yeah, but when it got dropped off, man, the UPS guy drops it off at the door, and all I hear is plunk, like him dropping it on the. And then I go look to see what it weighed. It says 19 pounds on that thing, and it came straight from Italy.
Nice.
So
It could be like electronics or something. He just goes clunk.
yeah.
So Puff, have you guys done heavy metal or heavy metal 2000?
We want to do that in the future.
I'd be down for either one.
Yeah, we want to do heavy metal, both movies. And, we're looking at this month. We want to do, for not this month, next month, we're going to talk some Christmas movies. So, Vigilante being a big Schwarzenegger fan, we're going to talk Jingle all the way because that's one of my faves.
Sinbad's in that one too.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
Oh yeah. Jingle.
And we're also going to do Flash Gordon since the anniversary is coming up.
Didn't
We
Sinbad have a really bad stroke recently?
Yeah.
Is he okay? Has there been any stories on an update about him?
So far, it hasn't gotten worse. He's doing fine. But, we're all praying for him.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the Flash Gordon or Schwarzenegger.
Sinbad. In real life, yeah. It just happened earlier this week or maybe end of last week. Shocked the hell out of me to read.
Didn't Schwarzenegger have a stroke too, or something like that, or surgery, something like that, right?
Yeah, he had surgery recently, and he is appearing in a movie with Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah.
Both looking old as hell.
No, but it's funny as hell because he's playing a damn pirate, a British pirate or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty fucking.
Did you say he's playing a British pirate?
Yeah, it's pretty freaking funny.
He's gonna affect an accent.
Oh wow!
You gotta see this.
Yeah, but it's just Arnold's accent, man. That's the only. I'm like, he's trying to fake a British accent. It's just Arnold being Arnold.
Oh, so it's like Sean Connery, where it's like,
yeah,
the Frenchman. Now I'm English.
Oh, okay. I thought he was. Because that's what it felt like when I watched it.
Man, that would remind me of Sean Connery. He's got all these nationalities, doesn't even attempt an accent. It's just...
Yeah, yesterday we did Beverly Hills Cop because December 1st is the 36th anniversary of that movie. So
damn, it's been 36 years of that movie already?
I feel older now.
Yeah. And just 4 more years, it'll be 40. So it's crazy.
You want to feel old? Take a look and see how Judge Reinhold looks today.
Yeah, he looks really old. him and John. I seen a recent picture of John Ashton who played Taggart. He looks pretty old too. Eddie looks the youngest out of them because he was young at that time.
There's people that we always thought of as being like the young kid back in the day. You see it now and you just go, wow, mortality exists.
Hey, next week I know I'm gonna have a segment because I'm gonna get another guest on, brand new to the channel. But we're gonna talk about our favorite fight scenes in movies. And
Great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because this person loved
I
posting
want
like,
to research that. Hold on, favorite fight scenes.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that.
but there's a lot of great fight scenes in movies. And remember, Big Will, a couple weeks ago we were talking about the Kung Fu movie. So
I know. I'm thinking of a bunch of stuff right now.
I'm thinking, what was that movie? Super Cop?
oh yeah,
One of Sean's got to be with Show Enough.
yes.
Oh, no. Wait, the best one with Jackie Chan, at least as far as him kicking. The Legend of Drunken Master 2.
Yes.
Yes.
The fight with his actual bodyguard in real life at the end. That was.
Oh, yeah, that one guy where it's underneath. It's like if you're in a portable and now you're underneath and the whole building's on top of you, and you have this guy just keeping his leg. I can't do it with my leg, but he keeps his leg kicking the entire time in the air and going, this is fucking crazy.
What's up,
He
Nick?
falls on actual coals, and it's Jackie Chan, so he actually fell on actual lit coals. And then he like breathes alcohol and has a fireball. And
Hey, I've seen the story of Ricky so many times, and that movie never ceased to amaze me.
Violent as hell, but wow, that movie is fun.
Yeah.
I gotta see this not a fight scene, but every time I flipping through the channels and I come up on the Patriot, I always gotta know if I'm before the scene where they take his oldest son and he takes his two youngest sons and ambushes those guys. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Patriot? Oh,
It's been a while.
yeah, it's been a while.
Mel Gibson, says, I'm not going to fight anymore. They take his oldest son, say he's a traitor, and they're going to go execute him. And he takes his two youngest and grabs an axe and two guns and says, we're going to go. And he sets up his kids in the woods and ambushes these guys. And it was just an amazing scene. If you ever get a chance, go check out The Patriot.
Man, talking about Mel Gibson, I love the fight between him and Gary Busey in the first Lethal Weapon.
That was what I was gonna say, Sean. They throw down in that
They
front
threw
yard.
him down. So triangle chokes and everything.
Hey, he had him hanging up there. He goes, I'm gonna effing kill you, dude. I promise I'm gonna kill
Is that The Patriot? What was it called then?
you. Oh man.
Steven Seagal.
Vigilante said the only Patriot movie is the Steven Seagal one.
I do have to say, I love going back to watch old 1970s and 80s movies where they try and do a fist fight, and it's before martial arts are really introduced to modern cinema. So you just watch like two sloppy idiots that don't know how to fight, throwing like wild ass punches, like they don't know how to actually fight. Nothing's connecting.
Like a traditional Western.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, that's Dolomite.
Yes.
Hey, Rob.
Hold on, let me throw a punch, and it totally just misses. Oh.
Hey, Rob, have you ever seen the worst death scene? If you want to watch something funny, watch the worst death scene. If you put that on YouTube search, it'll come up with this horror movie, and the guy getting shot. He's like,
Oh yeah.
It had me crying. I watched it.
Have you guys seen Kung Pao Enter the Cliff?
Yep.
There you go.
Kung Pao. Oh my God.
Hey, what about Puff, the one where the girl's beating the hell out of Chris Tucker? She's tearing his ass up.
Yeah, Rush Hour was fun as hell, man.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
so
we're
many
doing
great
the
fight
subject
scenes.
now. We should wait for next week.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's what Hialeah always says. Keep it for the show, man. We're talking backstage. He's like, keep it for the show.
What's the show subject next week? It's about this. Well, let's talk about that now. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, we talked about all of our favorite fight scenes already.
Well, now Kung Pao doesn't really have any super awesome fight scenes. It's just hilarious. Like I
Yes.
how
Bruce Lee
they
versus
dub.
Chuck Norris.
Oh yeah.
I love how they dub people so horribly in that movie. It's just funny.
But yeah, you brought it up earlier, Steve, man. Sho'nuff versus Bruce Leroy, the Last Dragon.
That's got to be one of them, man. Who's your
And-
master? Show enough.
And then you got Van Damme versus Bolo Sin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When he was blind and he's like, he senses him.
What about Van Damme versus Van Damme? And what was that?
Double Impact.
Yeah.
So Jeff Schultz puts in here Rocky versus Ivan Drago,
Yes.
Yes.
where Ivan actually made one of those punches connect with Sylvester Stallone, where he had a nice little concussion.
Nice.
I loved that fight. My favorite part of that fight is when Rocky caught him good and he's cut, and the announcer's like, he's cut! And the fight just going to overdrive from that point on, man.
Oh, I have one from Natural Born Killers when Juliette Lewis is fighting herself inside the prison cell when she runs right up and goes, wham! And she actually does it in real life and knocks her ass out.
That'd be something she do.
That reminds me of Liar, Liar, where Jim Carrey goes in the bathroom, beats himself up, knocks himself out, and when he falls down and you hear that when his head hits the cement, that's nothing that they did. That's actual Jim
What are you
Carrey's
doing?
head.
I'm kicking my ass.
Yes, next week is now defined. That They Live fight.
Hey,
Talk
man.
about
Go ahead.
Talk about a fight where those two guys was just brawling. Roddy Piper and Keith David. 5-6 minute fight, man. They just going at it because of a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan, Benny the Jet, Wheels
Oh,
on
yes.
Wheels, or Jackie Chan, Benny the Jet, Gorgeous.
Yes.
That works. I wish you could have a movie where these guys are all like in their early mid 30s. Jet Li, Donnie Yen, and I said Jet Li and Jackie Chan. Yeah, all those three in the same room doing this fight scene in their prime. Not
Hey,
like
Sammo.
But you need
You
to
gotta include Sammo Hung too.
You got Sammo Hung in that.
from the early 80s.
You need to bring
Yeah.
Bruce Lee back from the dead, throw him in there, as well as Brandon Lee.
He wasn't really a fighter. He just looked good.
I could never make it to the end of anybody's show. Do my kids need to eat again? Holy shit. All right, I gotta go, man. Thanks for having me on, everybody. Have a great weekend, everyone. And
Load of
I'll
cereal.
catch you on Monday, huh? I know, right? Can't you pour the milk? I gotta go.
Cereal.
Hey, what about the funniest comedy fight? That had to be with Harry and Lloyd when he had the suitcase and he was choking him, and he said, "Harry, your hands are freezing," because he had 2 pair of gloves on. He goes, "You got 2 pair of gloves this whole time." Oh my god!
And there is one movie that has both Jackie Chan and Jet Li. I think it's like Forbidden Kingdom or Legend of Forbidden Kingdom or something. But they're cool with each other, but they don't work well together. So that's like the only movie that they've done.
Man, Hialeah comes in with the
That's
Patricia
a-
Arquette versus James Gandolfini.
That was a good fight, but it was a little one-sided, wasn't it?
And Brandon Lee versus Al Leon and Rapid Fire was a really good fight.
Yeah.
That was a fight.
The Kill Bill fight scenes are pretty good too, man.
Well, that wasn't that why can't I remember his name? He was the action fight choreographer for Matrix. I should know this name. This guy was everywhere. Yen Wu Chin Yen. Fuck, I'm gonna fuck up the name.
Come on, Jeff, we need you, baby.
How about the fight scene at the Blade 2? I loved that fight.
Same guy.
Dude, how about oh crap, what is it? It's the one from like Korea where they go to this like hotel or something and they got to fight through to the final boss. what is it? It's oh crap, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a South Korean movie or something.
Oh, you know what fight scene I just thought of? Fucking
The
Die
Raid.
Hard.
That's what it is.
Yen Wu Ping.
We all said something at the end. Go ahead, Rob.
Rob said Lin Wu Ping.
Okay,
Yen
you're only way off.
Yeah.
Yen Wu Ping was the fight choreographer for The Matrix, and after The Matrix, everybody wanted to have a fight scene as cool as that, so everyone wanted to hire this guy.
And then Danny Yen was the one that choreographed most of the Blade 2 fights anyway. So.
Yeah, that Matrix fight between what's his name and Mr. Anderson at the end, phenomenal. And I was just bringing up Die Hard with John McClane against the Blondie. That fight scene was amazing. And you know what the funny thing is, we talking about these fight scenes, and we mentioned a couple weeks ago, no shaky cam. As much as I want to like the Bourne Identity fight scenes, but the damn camera angles just keep going all over the place.
Yeah, that's why I liked all these martial art movies that were coming out right after The Raid. They wouldn't cut. It would just be a steady cam following some son of a bitch as they're going through a hallway. You'd watch a movie like Chocolat about this autistic girl that could basically be like female autistic Taskmaster. She'd watch
pretty much,
the movie and recreate everything. And you wouldn't see no shaky cams. You wouldn't see it cut to something else. You see some asshole get hit in the jaw as he rolls around, falls down 3 flights of stairs, falls through like ceilings, then crashes down hard. Nothing was cut. That asshole did fall through shit and hit.
That's why I mentioned The Raid.
Yeah, or the projector.
How about the Daredevil hallway fight scene?
They took it from Raid.
That
was a
was
great scene. But that's how it's supposed to be done.
Or any of the Tony Jaa movies, On Bach.
Yes.
That was real. Those were basically real fights where they didn't
because
hard, but they connected.
Yeah, because he always thought,
And the Assault on Precinct movies, the French movies, with David Bell, who invented parkour. They got some cool parkour scenes where he's going through, and then the fight scenes when they bring in like this British dude who's bald. It is pretty awesome fight scenes in there too. There are Assault on Precinct and then numbers like 13, 14, something like that. They're French. They did an American version with that dude that died from the Fast and Furious movies called
Paul Walker.
Yeah.
You know, when you said Assault on Precinct 13, I thought of the original one from '76 and then the one with Fishburne.
Yeah, that's what the one I thought of.
Yeah,
John Carpenter movies was fantastic.
Awesome too, man.
Yeah, I love the Carpenter movie and the music in that one too. But yeah, we gotta save this for next week. We don't talk a lot about fight
We
scenes.
just did 18 minutes of the show, the previous week for the show next week.
Yeah. Plus, I know there's a bunch more fight scenes that's in my head, but I can't remember the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is why we go research.
His fights are crazy.
Now, I like me some fight scenes and all that, but my favorite thing in movies, though, is a good comedy. Do you think we've lost the art of a good comedy? Because most of the comedies that put out now have to be R-rated. They got language out the butt that you can't sit a 10-year-old or 5-year-old. There's always bathroom humor.
Yeah, they're punching down, making fun of people instead of punching up, being like actually funny, being witty, being humorous instead of making fun of people. Typical dick fart jokes.
Yeah, I love me some good comedies, man. Especially from like the late '70s, early '80s, when you have people like Leslie Nielsen coming into his own, and and the greats coming back. Like,
airplane scene when they wanted to all beat the hell out of the lady. They had bats and guns and chainsaws. I'll take care of this.
Yeah,
lined up.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's still some great movies coming out now. Like the first Hangover movie was pretty funny. but it had a mix of the bad stuff and the really good stuff. But I think that was mainly because of Zach Galifianakis.
You know, when that movie first came out, I didn't think it was like something that needed 2 sequels.
Yeah, it didn't. But I will tell you, the funniest thing, I've seen them all, and the funniest thing out of all of them came in either the second or the third one, and I laugh when I think about it. So I definitely laugh when I see it.
Do you guys have beeper service?
No, they have this boat. They run it aground to get to this thing. They're all walking out on the shore, and then you see in the background Zach Galifianakis doing a run and jump, throwing out the anchor, and they're all it makes me laugh every time. Just the way he did it and the effort. He's like, ugh.
Dumb people are funny. Even Chip Zdarsky, he had a tweet last week that is still in my head. Jeopardy should absolutely do this. Don't get Ken Jennings. Get the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. So that way, every time somebody answers something right, they'll be just astonished. Wow, you people are so smart.
Why does he have to have a southern accent?
They wouldn't be able to read the questions, Rob. The questions are...
Yeah. Well, hey, that's
answers, I mean, the answers. The answers.
Well, in Batman, in one of the 80-something issues, like 87, 86, something like that, one of the issues of Batman, there's this hilarious thing that's just stupid as crap, and it's, I have to reactivate my communication systems. I think you're fried. Your circuits back there at the theater. Don't underestimate what I can fit in this belt.
I call it a battery.
Yeah, I call it a battery. And then she's like, no, you haven't done.
No, you fucking don't.
See, it's that sly comedy right there.
Yeah. But man, I miss the good old days of the comedy, and like you gotta watch a Disney movie from like the 90s. You gotta wade through the kiddie comedy and all the singing, and then there's some actual good comedy, like Robin Williams in the first and third Aladdin movies. He had some great comedy there.
Robin Williams was really good, man. I enjoyed all of his movies. Even some of the disappointing ones had some good moments in them.
Yeah, I enjoy all of his funnier movies and stuff. I never watched much of the serious stuff, but dude, you want to talk to someone that's like not for children? His stand-up, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Wonder why. But no, he was hysterical. But the funnier you are, I don't know. It just seems that the more psychologically damaged or destroyed you are.
It's hard to see they can trick you, thinking they're fine and all that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd agree with that though. Like you look at the greats, like
George
Bob Hope, hilarious, lived to be 100. I think it's you're either
funny as hell, man.
Yeah, you're either calm, cool, and just hilarious, or you're like Robin Williams, where you're thinking your life is horrible, but somehow you're able to make other people laugh. There's like no middle ground.
Like Lewis Black.
Yeah.
I remember when Chris Farley died, and you hear the stories about him, with the drugs and the depressing and stuff. It's like this guy was funny on Saturday Night Live. Like he was like one of the reasons I watched Saturday Night Live in those 90s. And
Down by the River, that shit was so funny, man.
Behind the Chippendales, everyone hated him.
Yeah. You know who I don't like, who everyone apparently thinks is funny? I mean, he does something funny every now and then, but Jimmy Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
I think on SNL, he broke at everything. Sometimes it was funny when he broke, but other times it's like, dude, really? I could not break. And I'm not trained in any way.
I stopped watching SNL when he came on.
I think the best episode I've seen of SNL lately has been when Dave Chappelle was on it, And it was the Aunt Jemima sequence where he got everybody to break character, going, "Look at the lips on this guy here." Really? No, look at his lips right now. And he's just cackling. He spits out the fangs.
Yeah. And well, that's because it's Dave freaking Chappelle. I mean, say what you will about the man, but he is hilarious.
He's funny as shit.
Yeah.
He did get thrown off the plane, didn't he?
No. Man, I hated his death in Con Air, man.
Yeah, man.
He was trying to get back on the plane, then he got rolled up by the wheel. I was like, God, why you do him so dirty, man?
They really did him bad. Oh.
But then when we talked about Men in Tights a couple weeks ago, I was like, man, this movie fun. And I like all the Mel Brooks movies, like Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs, and all that stuff. Those were great parody comedy movies.
Yeah,
man.
that's because they're funny because they have the humor that a 5-year-old could get, and then they also have that humor where you're like, you know, where you have to think about it for a second. You're like, wait, that's hilarious. You know.
It took me about 10 years to understand the joke when they finally ran across Mel Brooks, and they go, "Well, I am Robin Hood, and these are my merry men." And Mel Brooks goes, "Hey, the ones." No, they're just no. I didn't understand the joke when I saw that at like 9 or 10 years old, and my parents didn't bother telling me. I rewatched that as a teenager, and I'm going, works on many levels.
Well, hey, it took me a while to figure out when he says, "Lend me your ears." That's disgusting. It took me a second to realize they were throwing ears at him.
Oh shit, that shit was hilarious and disgusting at the same time, man.
Yeah, I know. All his movies were, and like the Young Frankenstein, where he's throwing darts. And Mel Brooks was behind the camera. He's like, you know what I think might be funny? A cat. So every time he hit with a dart.
Oh, man.
That dude is still alive. He's not dead yet.
Not dead. We mentioned this on the show. He's like, I think we thought he was dead, but I was like, no, he's still alive.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, they're either going to die young and it's all tragedy and their life is horrible, or they're just that funny and they're calm, cool, and good. They're Mel Brooks. They're Bob Hope, you know?
Yeah. Those were the days, man.
For my dogs, I'll be back.
Yeah, I would love to have a movie marathon, like with
He said he'll be back.
with Mel Brooks movies. Like,
me and Vigilante want to do some more Mel Brooks movies, like Spaceballs and Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles, man. That you couldn't make that today, not because of the of racism and stuff, but because of the attitude towards it. You couldn't make that movie today. People would get angry and not get the joke is that they're saying it's bad. They agree with you.
Yeah, but they do it in a comedic way that you can't help but laugh.
No one can laugh no more. You know what I mean? It's like, everything's so serious, and oh my god, they were trying to get rid of freaking the child on Mandalorian as a since he was eating all the eggs that he was what did they call it? God, I can't even remember.
Hey, this guy right here wants the child to be gone.
Who does?
Daryl.
Oh, yeah, D wants him gone. Sorry, D, but the child has a name now.
Yeah, surprised D hasn't popped in yet.
Yeah.
Probably out and about.
Love me some comedies. Mel Brooks was good. I'm trying to think of there's not that many directors like Mel Brooks that I can think of. I mean, I can think of some actors, and I just think of movies that are very funny and good. Ooh. But it might be the only one someone directed, or the only one where the actor goes comedic.
when you mentioned that, it's like Mel Brooks was like one of a kind.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anyone else as far as director, and other than people like Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, maybe Ryan Reynolds, I can't think of that many people. Bob Hope, that are actors that are known for comedy. I mean, it's like there's just good comedic movies and movies that aren't.
Yeah. I mean, you have some comedians that try and do dramas, and I applaud them for doing it, but like stick to comedy sometimes,
Yeah.
Who's the guy that did Better Off Dead and all the movies in the 80s? Weird Science and all those. He was good. Those were some
I know what you're talking about.
Damn, he did a bunch of them. Did he do? I don't know if he did Breakfast Club.
And then he did 24, and then he's the guy from 24, isn't he?
Kiefer Sutherland?
Yeah, because it wasn't Kiefer Sutherland in Weird Science.
No, he was in Stand By Me.
Yeah, he was in that.
I have no idea who you're thinking of, but you made me think of all the great one-shot comedies from the 80s, like Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
He did all of those. This guy.
You talking
okay.
about John, the director?
John something. Right?
John Hughes?
John Hughes. He was real good, man.
Yeah,
because he did Breakfast Club and a lot of other movies, man.
I forget the actor's name. He played. I think it's Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I don't know if it's that one, but I do know he was in the Rat Race, the remake, not the one from the 70s or the 60s, but the remake where he has the whole family. The daughter takes a dump out the window. You know what I'm talking about? He crashes Hitler's car and accidentally gets something at the World War II convention.
Hitler.
Yeah, you guys, the movie I'm talking about? I mean,
I know the movie.
Yeah.
I know the movie. I know the actor, but I don't remember the name.
What is his name? It's like John something, wasn't it?
John Hughes?
No, not John Hughes. The actor that I'm talking about.
That was Big Remo's answer.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he did a lot of everything he's in is like hilarious just because of how he talks.
John Lovitz?
Yeah, John Lovitz. That's it.
I remember when he was in Loaded Weapon 1. They shoot down the door like, what do you want, man?
Was he in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or is it another high school 80s movie I'm thinking of?
He wasn't in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Okay,
No, he wasn't.
Well, there's another 80s movie where he's like a teacher or something.
No, that's the 90s. It was High School High.
Oh, at High School High. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I remember him going in that gangster car, and it's like going up. And he's like,
Yeah.
He was the coach in the girls' softball movie with Madonna was in. Damn,
And,
League of Their Own.
Yeah, League of Their Own.
Coach.
yeah.
Like shit, man, they stuck me on
And
this girls' team.
John Lovitz makes me think of another guy that's in a lot of hilarious stuff. Wallace Shawn.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy who's inconceivable in the Princess Brides.
I love. Yeah.
Also played the Grand Nagus in Deep Space Nine Star Trek.
I remember watching The Princess Bride and being like, every time he say inconceivable, now that it became a part of my vocabulary. Inconceivable.
Yeah. I almost got to meet him at a convention. We didn't get to, but if he's there next time I go, I think I'd like to get an autograph from him or a picture or something, because he's pretty funny. He's getting on up.
Actually, the manager in the League of Their Own was Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
What? Who was Lovitz? He was in that. I know he was in that.
He wasn't in it.
He wasn't in League of Your Own.
He was the scout.
O'Donnell, Madonna.
He was the scout.
Was the scout?
That's what he. Yeah, he wasn't the manager.
Yeah, Hanks. Well, that's right. Hanks was the manager. He was like, man.
But yeah, those movies were fun, and I remember like in the early days when I first watched National Lampoon's Animal House and all those guys in there. You know, I loved it. John Belushi in that movie, that and Blues Brothers, like my favorite Belushi films, and it's a shame that he passed away so young.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen Animal House, but I remember.
Really?
It never really, it never really appealed to me.
That's why everybody go to college to try and act a fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
was in it that just died. Damn, he played Chet, the brother.
Yeah.
He just died. Bill Paxton. He comes in his brother's wearing girl's panties because he was in the shower with the girl. And he goes, "Oh, this is gonna cost you your Social Security." Oh, tell him, Mom. That shit was so funny, man.
Got John's Comics for Kids in the chat. What's up,
John?
John?
Comics with Kids.
Hey, John.
Hughes movies.
Now there's a man who can help us out with this talk.
Yeah.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life. But you know, taking it back to like those '80s comedies, you know, it started that era of buddy cop movies where it's action and comedy, because you know the two go so well. Like I can watch 48 Hours and it's a serious comedy, but yet it has some serious action, but it has some comedic moments between the two leads. And, you know, Eddie Murphy is just hilarious in that film.
Hey,
and,
that was
know,
a good fight scene too. Them two, him and Nick Nolte.
Oh yeah.
Murphy was tearing his ass out. And then he hit him when he was in the car.
Yeah, after the fight was over and they got in the car,
he's
like,
like, man, I can get a shot now that he ain't moving.
Yeah, and I like the precursor to the buddy cop, if I'm not mistaken, would be the Spy movie or something. But he's inept, like I Spy.
Damn, I didn't see that.
Yeah, y'all didn't see I Spy? It was
I remember I Spy
in the '60s.
Yeah, with Bill Cosby and what was the other guy's name? I can't remember his name now.
No, not the one with Bill. Although that one's a great one. I'm talking of crap! What is it? The one where his telephone is the shoe.
Oh, Get Smart.
Get Smart.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's what I'm saying. Like you said, I Spy, and I'm thinking,
Smart.
Yeah, Get Smart was awesome.
Yeah, I Spy is awesome too with Bill Cosby, and Get Smart is awesome. And they made that movie with The Rock. It's just hilarious. But my favorite line that I always remember from the movie that they made with the actual people from the show is he's chasing this dude, and he goes over a fence, and he grabs him, and he pulls his pants down, and you see his butt. And then he kicks him away, and the dude escapes over. And the lady comes up to him and is like, well, did you see his face? And he goes, I don't think so, but if I did, he has a cleft chin.
Hey, you know another classic comedy just from the '60s? My mom used to watch this movie all the time, and that's A Mad World. Oh,
yeah, that one had oh crap, the little fella. He played that Chinese dude, super racist role in one movie. Crap, what's his name? He's really short.
Really short, huh?
Yeah, it's crap. What's it? John, you can answer that for us. Tell us who I'm thinking of.
Look in my mind.
Yeah, he was in a mad world. He was in that movie. I think in that
world where they were searching for treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all
palm trees was where the treasure was buried.
Yeah, the X on the palm trees.
Yeah, it was the palm trees.
And then they go all they chase the dude all the way to the building.
They're all looking for it, and the shit's like right there in front of them. We can't find it.
That movie's such a fun movie, man.
Oh man, I gotta look it up. StreamYard's taking too long.
Yeah, but Puff, when in what was it when the movie was showing up, Last Dragon, when when the dad was talking about move your pizzas to Big Daddy Green's Pizzas, what he was trying to get people to come in his place, and
Mickey Rooney.
trashed their place, man. They trashed his place.
Mickey Rooney.
Oh,
yeah. And that, oh wow, I'm looking at this. Check out the cast of it. It's a mad world. There's
Sid Caesar, Buddy Hackett.
Yeah, Jonathan Winters, Mickey Rooney, Sid Caesar, Buddy Hackett, Milton Berle, Phil Silvers. Yeah, there's a lot of people in there. They're all hilarious. Buster Keaton, Don Knotts, Jerry Lewis.
I love Don Knotts, man.
That movie has so many cuts. I didn't know that. Though I always thought the movie was long when I was young, and it's like, damn, this is a longer version.
Dude, I'm still going down. Jack Benny. Norman Fell, Alan Carney. And it's like a who's who of comedy.
And the funny thing is, I was posting car chases all week, and that movie had a great car chase with the two taxi cabs.
Yeah. And dude, check this out. Guess who else is in that movie?
A lot. Especially on the supporting cast side.
Curly Moe and Larry.
Larry's in that movie too. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Great movies.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to get ready to talk again next Saturday, with action.
Action's gonna be the easy one. Comedies are, yeah. My mom used to watch Mr. Bean all the time.
Yeah,
the Christmas special.
Yeah, man.
I watched Mr. Bean a lot.
Oh,
Benny Hill, man. Benny Hill was hilarious.
Oh yeah, and she would watch Benny Hill stuff too.
What's Mr. Bean's name? Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
That it? Yeah, he did a couple movies that are hilarious. Johnny
the
English.
spy, yeah, the spy ones. Yep.
Yeah, Johnny English. They're hilarious.
I love the Charlie Sheen parodies of Top Gun and Rambo. Thing was Hot Shots.
Yep.
Yeah, Hot Shots.
Mr. Bean was in the second one.
Yeah, Part D.
Part D.
Oh, I forgot he was in that one. I forgot he was in there.
Man, those were hilarious.
And he was in Rat Race.
Is the dude with the gravelly voice? He never had any hair. He pops up randomly during, I think, the second one. He's like, "War, it's fantastic."
Yeah.
And the Three Stooges were what I grew up with my mom. There was Three Stooges, Mr. Bean, and Benny Hill, and all that stuff. So.
And Liam Neeson, not Liam Neeson, Leslie
Nielsen
did Mr. Magoo.
Oh yeah, I grew up with that too.
Yeah, I'm talking about the movie that he did, which is hilarious. He wouldn't wear his glasses, so they made his entire windshield the prescription of his glasses. And some thief tries to steal his car, and they keep crashing it because they can't see.
Leslie Nielsen was such a great comedic actor. That's why it's funny when I watch the first Creepshow movie and he's there and he's not a comedic character, he's more serious and dark. I was like, man, this ain't the Leslie Nielsen I want to see.
He's in Creepshow?
Chevy Chase was real good when he first started. All his movies were funny.
Yeah, the Naked Gun movies, all three of them were great. And that just shows how, you can make sequels and just top each one of them, get better with each one. I love the part in part 2 when he's fighting the guy in the hotel and, he was about ready to kill Jane and she started singing and he started getting emotional because she's singing his favorite song, so he starts singing with her.
Now, I will say there is a movie that was hilarious when I first saw it, but later on, not as funny. It's a Don Knotts movie with Tim Conway, The Apple Dumpling Gang, and then the sequel, The Apple Dumpling Gang Rides Again.
I remember seeing that, man, a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been
But
forever.
they were funny, and I mean they were like drop dead funny when I first saw them. I was a lot younger, and then I rewatched them recently, and they're not as funny as I remember.
You know what was on this weekend? Yeah, I think it was Thursday, or I think it was Thursday night. I was flipping through the channels, and Wizard of Oz was on, and it was on, and Jam, just how old that movie is and how good they did that movie is unbelievable.
I remember watching that one, watching Oz, and then at school they showed the Michael Jackson one. I've never seen that one, and then they showed it at school.
Oh, The Wiz?
Wiz,
Yeah.
good man.
Hey, have you guys seen the sequel to Wizard of Oz?
There's a
Return
sequel?
to Oz?
Oh, Return to Oz.
Yeah. I
Shit.
saw that recently, and it's actually kind of scary. I mean, like for a child, it would probably like really be scary for him. I mean, I watched it, and it was it's from the '80s, I think, but yeah, that's weird.
My brother hated those flying monkeys, man. To this, he hates those flying monkeys.
Yeah.
Those freaky things, man. For real. I would never go out the house.
But hey, if you want to see something funny that's on pretty much all streaming services, just watch the Carol Burnett show, especially ones with Harvey Korman and Tim Conway.
Yeah, with them two in there, they're hilarious. I used to watch those all the time.
Yes, Vigilante. I remember the Oz show on HBO. That was actually really dark. It was really good though. Well,
Yeah. So, you guys ever watch the bloopers of the Carol Burnett show?
Yeah, I watched them. They're funny as hell. The bloopers.
I picked up books this week.
Yeah, what you got, Jeff?
Crap,
Sun Eaters.
Books, Jeff? Go ahead.
Yeah, Sun Eaters by Dylan Sprouse is the Zach and Cody from from the Disney Channel.
Dylan Sprouse wrote that?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yeah, it's actually good. It actually surprised me. Yeah. Issue 1 was really good, and I'm getting ready to read issue 2.
He plays Dungeons and Dragons a lot.
Yeah, so it's actually, and then we got this Booklet Grit. The second one came out this week, so I still need to read the first one, so that's why I got both of them here.
That looks like Gladiator.
Gladiator, this one, this guy.
The first one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good. I like the art in it, so I'm getting ready to read it. Then Fish Kill. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to read that. Every time I try to read something, man, it's like, then something gets my attention. Something else takes my attention away. Then I picked this up. Like how you were saying, your book was like, what was it, $10? This was like $7. But it's a new publishing company, so I always give them a chance. I always give a new publishing company a chance at least.
They won't last charging too much.
Yeah. But it's a thicker book too, so I can understand why. And for $7, I can understand why for $7. It's a little thicker too. Then this one, I actually read this one, like JB did. I actually enjoyed that one, so that might be going on the pull list, maybe. Then read the Red's Vampirella.
Things wouldn't be complete if you didn't have a Vampirella.
Yeah, if I didn't have Vampirella.
Keep saying the last one.
No, it's not the last one. I got like a little pile here.
Unsacred, what the heck?
Yeah, the first one was really good. The first one I enjoyed, so I picked this up. Picked the second series up, and it's a angel and demon have little kids now, so. A demon falls in love with an angel, so all kinds of weird stuff starts happening in Volume 1. And Volume 2, they end up with kids. Sweet Tooth.
I still haven't attempted to read that series. I've been wanting to.
The first series was good, and this just takes place like 30 years later. So that was good. And then Tim Virgil. You guys should know him from Faust. So I picked that up because of Robert. Really, I just heard Tim.
That's his what witch.
Yeah, all I heard was Tim Virgil, and I'm like, oh hey, isn't that the person that did Faust? And this thing's in black and white. I actually read it. Wasn't too bad. Then the Vampirella 15, the cosplay cover, painted cover. So picked up Spawn. The only reason the local comic book shop thing. So anybody that picked it up, their comic shop pretty much is in here. Pretty much. All the comic shops almost. Like you just would have to look because Nerd Out is in the back cover somewhere. Yeah, I mean I'm pretty excited to read this. Pretty interested in this. Walking with Monsters. Picked up this.
Nice.
Yep.
Virgil.
Picked up this. This was okay, but the art's a little funky in it. Like it looks like they misprinted the art on purpose or something in there. It was a little weird, but it's actually not too bad. Oh, Aardvark. What the hell is the Aardvark name again? The one that Todd McFarlane beat from 300.
Cerebus?
Yeah, Cerebus. I got a homage.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
Spider Whore. That's Cerebus. It's a parody of Spider-Man. Of the yeah. So I still got a Hui the Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night's one of my favorite characters. So never gonna own the first series. Probably owned it in trade, but I'm never gonna because of Moon Knight.
I know that's a brand new person as Werewolf by Night.
Because brand new person, and then you know who writes it, right? Tattoo from the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Yep, and then Chew. I always screw his name up, and I'm Asian, and I always screw his name up anyways. Shang-Chi.
I think I have that one as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Scumbag.
Yeah, that really good too. And then I picked up the $1 book.
First Black Cat.
I've always wanted it, so I always wanted to read it. Really, not really wanted to own it, but I always wanted to read it. And then the other thing that came in, you guys all know, this thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take your guys' advice and actually just she'll probably appreciate it more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then so I might not be even next Saturday. I might be the Saturday. Oh yeah, I can't even do the Saturday after that because it's Bueller comes that Saturday.
That's right. We gotta get ready for that.
Yeah.
Getting close.
Yeah.
Damn, this year be almost over, man. One more month.
Almost. So hey, check this out. This is hilarious to me. April 9th through 11th, Huntsville's doing its convention, and it's starting to announce guests. So there's Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger. There's Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, he's gonna do them. Jason David Frank's been doing a lot of local shops too, like all his Dallas shops and stuff. Yeah. So
here's the funny thing though, Joey Fatone from NSYNC, that Joey, is coming back. He was there a few years ago, and dude, they put him right beside Billy, David Yost, Billy the Blue Ranger.
Yeah.
Power Rangers. Billy's line was snaked. You could walk up to Joey and say, "Hey, I don't see how he made hardly any money I didn't see anyone there pay it or get an autograph. It was just random people on occasion walked up and was talking to him, and that's it. So I find it hilarious that they've invited him back, but yet it's looking like, if it's anything like last time, he's not going to make much. That's just funny to me. We got beat out by a Power Ranger.
I know tickets are on sale for MegaCon, but
Yeah. But I'm not. I'm probably gonna wait until like little later.
yeah, the more you think about it, we shouldn't have canceled our tickets. We should have just let them carry over.
Yeah. Well, I didn't because I asked them and they said that it wouldn't carry over. They told me it wouldn't. That's the only reason I even freaking canceled it. Because I had asked them directly and emailed them and everything. They said no, we're not gonna. It's not gonna go to the next. I'm like, tough. Screw that.
I would expect anything where those tickets carry over. Likely, I would not expect. Let's do everything we can for this convention. It's going to be a much more scaled back event because that money's already been spent.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you couldn't get your money back.
I would look at it this way. It might turn out to be a good thing because a big convention like MegaCon, especially when they have it, they may cancel yet another year or push it back. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm waiting until like a few months out before I buy a ticket for.
I want to see some of the early cons that usually go around February.
Yeah.
To see how they go.
Me and you were thinking the same, Puff. I'm gonna wait too. I'm not gonna buy. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go grabbing a ticket and then them tell us again, hey, no refund again, or you know, we'll give you a refund because it's not gonna carry over. You know.
Well, if C2E2 goes on,
right,
probably going to be a good green light.
Good sign. Yeah, it's going to be a good sign for everybody.
Unless they're in one of those states like California.
No, they're in what is it?
Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
Other conventions are probably
usually
unless they're in California or states like that closing everything down.
Because usually the big cons that sold off the year is C2E2, and I know Emerald City out there in Seattle be like the next one.
Yeah, that'll be shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vigilante himself says it.
Yeah. 2020 hot garbage.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm done with 2020. 2021 is going to be a rebuilding year, but it feels like every year's been a rebuilding year my entire life. But 2021 is going to be an actual rebuilding year. And then 2022, we can do whatever we're going to do.
Yeah, I think 2021, a lot of stuff will get back to normal, but it won't be near like 2019 until 2022. That's when we'll be good to go, most likely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the phrase? You can't run before you can walk.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know to the extent, but I think you're right, Rob. I think it will be 2022 as the year where it goes to normal. It's not going to be, 12:59 on the 31st of November, and then everything's great,
It's like all these people thinking they have New Year's resolutions. Like when it turns from 12:50 or 11:59 to midnight, nothing changes. It's just a date. It's just a time. It means nothing. It's arbitrary.
Yeah, I saw this meme, and it's hilarious. It's like dudes waiting on the clock, December 31st, 11:59 p.m., and then it goes to 11:60 p.m., and it's still 2020.
I'm still waiting to find out that this entire year's been a simulation, and it's Groundhog's Day.
Yeah. But
I just want 2020 to be like we've been living in the Matrix, and that's what we finally wake up to the real.
I hope not, Puff, because that means we're waking up to a desperate, desolate land that's ruled by machines.
Dude, I just went to the grocery store. We're already out of toilet paper again.
It's crazy.
We're already out of toilet paper and paper towels again.
Because
Yeah,
people are
luckily, I-
thinking that the new president's going to shut shit down again. And we don't know, but people are getting worried about that. So you go to the grocery store and that's all gone. It's like it's starting all
Yeah,
over.
but there's plenty of tissue paper. That's pretty freaking funny though. There's
Yeah, I
a
don't
shit. Yeah, there's a shit ton of. I'm like, why is there a crap ton of tissue paper, but there's no ass paper?
Yeah, here's my question to all the states that are shutting down and everything. If it worked when we shut down before, why do we need to do it again? And if it didn't work when we shut down before, why do we need to do it again? Like it seems to me like there's another thing to try, perhaps.
Because they
Down
can't
here
figure
in
anything
Florida-
better.
Well, down here in Florida, at least in South Florida, I can't speak for the rest of the country. When we were
Western
under,
Florida.
and I hate it when people do this air quote lockdown, but when we were under lockdown, when I went to the store, or I, God forbid, was going to the comic shop because, hey, finally books are coming out again, people were still out. It was like nothing changed.
Mhm.
There might have been fewer cars on the road, but people were still out doing stuff. There was no lockdown.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm in Alabama.
I went to work every day through every.
Yeah, I went to work too, so it's like
Same.
The only thing that has changed for us is you now wear a mask when you're inside. That's
Yeah.
basically the only real change for the most part. Aside from the shipping that's jacked up because of all the other states and getting,
mhm.
other stuff. But yeah. But we're not
After the lockdown. That's correct. Very good. And we're still fucking up.
Mhm.
Goddamn dog.
I went to the comic shop today, and there was a couple of guys in there with no mask on. I felt like I was the only one in there with a mask on.
Yeah, I've had that same experience.
I had that experience at a Walmart.
Did you hear that?
What was
What is
that?
that one?
I said my Southern come out. Did you hear that? My experience.
Spurns.
I've had that experience before, but
yeah.
whether they work, whether you think they work or not, wear the dang mask.
Mhm.
It's not that hard.
No,
You
the
won't-
funniest
you won't
one
survive.
I've heard so far, the funniest story I heard so far was from my aunt. My aunt works at a grocery store. This guy walks in with no mask with a friend. So she confronts him and goes, "Hey, you need to put on a mask or we're going to have to tell you to leave the building." He goes to the friend, he goes, "Do you believe this? They're asking me to put a mask on." And then the friend just calls him out and goes, "Put your goddamn mask on. It's in your damn pocket."
Yeah. See, here's the thing that burns me up.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Oh
all.
no, it's itchy. You know what else is itchier? A fucking ventilator.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was in Walmart and I had my mask on, and like most people with glasses, I hate wearing the stupid mask. But I had it on, and I noticed some people were in Walmart and they didn't have a mask on. And I asked the lady that worked there who was wearing one, do we not have to wear masks inside anymore? I thought it was the rule. And she goes, "No, it's the rule. We're just not allowed to tell them that they have to." And I thought it was a store policy. That
Down
means
here-
you can tell them to leave.
In Miami, in South Beach, there was a Publix that's now finally getting sued. This is something that the previous president didn't want happening, but it's happening now. So you had this worker that was just a regular kind of cashier, and he wanted to wear a mask. And the people at Walmart, Publix said, "Don't do that. You'll scare off the customers." He was afraid of getting COVID. He got it. He died. His family is suing Publix right now. I hope they get all the monies.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the details of that case, but based on what you said, I would have to agree with the kids, folks. There should, if he wants to wear a mask, let him wear a mask.
Oh, but you're going to scare the customers. Don't wear that mask.
Yeah, here's the problem I have is all the drive-throughs and everything, and they're like, "We care about you, so we're wearing gloves." It's like, no, don't do that.
Care about yourself.
They never change them out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How much of a You're like going to patient zero and spreading all that crap through everyone's crap you touch. It's like either forget the gloves or change them out after every interaction.
Talking about gloves, look who's in the chat.
Yeah, Robert G.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm like, y'all wearing gloves, and then y'all got this big old tube of hand sanitizer right next to y'all. I mean, that's what you're supposed to use anyway.
Yeah.
After you did hand sanitize, clean your hands up.
Do they? Do they though?
Yeah, that's what I wonder.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like just forget the gloves, handle, sanitize, you're good to go. Or handle, change out the gloves, handle, change out the gloves. Because, I mean, can you imagine? I know where my card has been.
Yeah.
I know the deep, dark crevices it has entered. And you're going to tell me I'm going to hand it to them, and then they're going to be safe because they're wearing the gloves. But the guy behind me is going to get whatever's on that card from me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it is so stupid for them to wear gloves when they don't ever change them out. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Come on, you're not helping. It's like Pizza Hut has the contactless delivery. You know, that's all the pizza places are talking about, contactless delivery.
That's mean that they're just gonna leave it on your porch, right on your porch, like right on the floor of the porch, in front of the front door.
Crazy, man.
Not people wearing masks, but not right. That's a big thing. But all the pizza places are like contactless delivery, like it's a big plus. And I'm sitting here like idiots.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Robert?
Contact
Robert.
boys.
If you what's going on, Robert? If you touch anything and you have it, it's on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hand me that thing in a box. Well, it's the box that's. It doesn't matter if you touch the pizza or not.
Right.
You're still touching the box, so it's not. I don't. Yeah, people.
Here, let me go root through this box of comics.
Yeah. But
I'm careful wearing a mask, and you start doing the same thing. You touch it, it's on.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's just a tactic to get people to still buy your stuff.
At this point, I'm like, hey, Instagram looks cool. It'll take a couple days for it to be sent to me. By the time it gets here, hopefully it died. The COVID.
Yeah.
How is my buddy doing today? You got what, a couple hours to go? Jeff?
Oh no, she had to cancel.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No. You're gonna open that box, all right?
Maybe.
We were saying it'd probably be best to try and hold out until he can get a show with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good idea. Now you're gonna keep me in suspense for a while.
Yeah, for a while, for a little bit at least, for at least maybe
I want to see
2
that
weeks.
book so bad.
Yeah.
So G-Man, how's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I hate this shit.
Went for a long walk this morning. Got Laura to get up that final huge hill. It was a big hill. She walked all the way up it. So she did really good. She's really tired now. So
Awesome,
I'm hoping. I've been waiting for this to come.
Mm.
This is from, I'm doing an unboxing right here on your show tonight. So I've been waiting for this to come. This is from Biggie from the New York Warriors.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
I know what this is, but I've been dying for it to get here.
William
Hey,
Smallwood.
It will.
Yeah.
Oh, he packages up really nice too.
Yeah, them boxes are nice and reusable.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
From Biggie from New York Warriors. Here we go. Nice. Oh, what did he do? Oh, he's killing me here.
So was this an A-OK or did you buy something?
No, this is an auction. Off an auction. I've been waiting for it to get here. And you'll see why in a second here.
Well, first, Robert, do you actually remember what you got? Or is this going to be a surprise?
I do remember. Some of this is going to be a surprise because I missed part of it. I as soon as I seen them on the auction, I'm like, oh, yep, boom, boom, boom. You'll see why. And I know Steve will get it too once he sees it. Wow, he really packages up nice.
Nice.
Way to go,
That's-
Biggie. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that.
That's a good thing. They know how to pack it.
Yeah, all in the sticker bags. And they're
Yeah,
all in
he did-
Mylars.
He didn't use the cereal box for it.
Mylars. Beautiful, Biggie. Beautiful.
And then leave 0 in it.
Okay, here we go, gentlemen. You're gonna. Oh man. Oh, I'm so happy. Number 192, 189, 159, 180. Another one. Okay, here we go. Strange Adventures. You.
Whoa.
Some classic Silver Ages. See, I seen him put up this one and another one that's in here, and I didn't see the rest of them. He didn't show them again after he showed it, and it was pretty quick. And I just went up and grabbed him right away. So there's another one. Early 60s appearance. Love this line, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. A little bit of writing right there, but he mentioned that. Love this. Strange Adventures, 60s, 70s. Really nice. Okay, and there's one pile. And there's another one here. Yeah, here's the one I was bidding on. Right here. This one was number 196. Bam.
Oh man.
Wow.
Beautiful copies. Beautiful copies. I'm very happy. Thank you so much, Biggie. Big time. This guy from the New York Warriors, dude, you rock. Absolutely gorgeous. Every single one in Mylars.
Love those black covers.
Oh yeah, from 69 and 70s here. This is what this run is going through.
Mm.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
You can almost see tentacles on the hand. Look at that. See that? That's pretty cool. Thank you so much. There, good, nice little unboxing in your show, buddy. Beautiful book.
Awesome stuff, man.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 books here.
Nice.
And it wasn't a bad price neither. So it was about roughly it came out to about $60.
That's
About
pretty
$10 a book, roughly. So I'm happy with that. And it's going to a good person in the
Sean played
community.
$10 for a freaking
What's that?
a Top Cow.
What'd you say, buddy?
Sean said he paid $10 for a damn some kind of reprint of a Darkness book or something earlier.
Hey, Robert.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you're here.
Dude, that's really cool. Who is that? Who did that?
That's a self-portrait of Mrs. G.
No, not quite.
Unknown Comics.
Unknown Comics. That's
KL new or new MG.
I'll be honest, Big Will. It's
New-
beautiful,
new.
but I'm gonna be just like Jeff right now. Look at her face.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Yeah.
Not liking the face.
It looked like somebody.
Cool though.
when somebody
Very cool.
like
Thank
pushed
you
in her
all.
face with
Love
her
you, buddy.
with their hand, like
Almost got me. Almost.
DLC said you should be getting the package soon, Robert.
Ooh.
Big Lion Cat.
Big Lion Cat.
What? For what? I only was on what? For what auction? See, I'm nervous because this is an eBay purchase. You want to see this? I'll do this too. That's an eBay purchase. And this, I have no idea. Monty will not tell me. And this is an AOK from some guys in California. It's a big old box. I have no idea.
Oh,
what this
those
is.
guys.
Sup,
The-
Yeah,
Roman?
those guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
They sent me a box.
I had a
I'll show
feeling
you
they
what
would.
eBay purchases too, Biggie. Or Sean, do this on your show too.
I had a feeling they would.
All right, so this will be my 4th copy, and I'm praying that the guy,
It's either
After-
Silver Surfer or Morbius. It's either one of
Nope.
those two.
neither one,
Neither one.
not this time.
That it's Red
Yeah.
Sonja or
What do you think it is? What do you think it is? It's actually a virgin cover,
Virgin.
Oh.
and it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm. What
Vampy.
other hints do we
What do you
have?
think it is? If it's not Morbius and if it's not Silver Surfer, Who else would it be?
Scarlet Witch.
There
Sonya.
you go.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was with that cover after you said it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's
I
one.
just got through sending that one in a pre-screen and it came back rejected from a 9.8.
What?
Damn.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Why did it get rejected?
I don't know. They don't tell you.
It's
So
CGC,
That
right?
sucks.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to see what I want to do with that thing.
Yes, that's my fifth copy, and this will be. I have to look at it more closely when I put my gloves on. It looks really clean. It looks nice and sharp. That'll be my some for my grading. Those are my graded bucks.
What? Splash Fest said I won't tell him because I don't know what's his.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good thing. How you doing, buddy?
So Robert, I know you like the redheads. Here's your another one.
That one's a good one.
That one is a good one.
I like them both.
God. Who did that? Who did that?
I want to be on the throne more than I
That
want to
is-
with them.
Same guy.
Really?
Yeah.
See, look, you can
The
do
face is
faces.
similar.
Yeah, well, it's
It's a
not
little similar.
not as bad.
He's not crunching her nose.
Much better.
Yeah, or it's not as flat. The other one was like it looked like somebody did smacked her right in the face and then flattened her face out.
Fair enough.
First of all, ain't nobody smacking Red Sonja without dying. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So how have you
But-
boys been? It's been a while. You know,
Mm.
holidays and everything. How's everybody doing?
I haven't blacked out you in a minute.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a while.
That box is 19 pounds.
The one you got?
Mhm.
Jeez, that's a big book.
Wow.
Yeah, 500 something pages, 11 something and 15 something inches. It's supposed to be a coffee table book, but that thing is way bigger than a coffee table book.
That's the coffee table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is the coffee table.
Yeah,
Glue some legs to it.
yeah, it could. And it's from origin is from Italy.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then the other thing is, I looked it up to see any reviews on it. Any reviews on this book? There's no English reviews. All of it's in Italian. All the reviews are
The Italian brothers. There's my bloodline right there.
No. But the funny thing is, some guy did an ASMR video with the book, like doing
What?
funny. I'm
Really?
laughing. Yeah. But if I do end up with Sarah on the thing, I'll be the only one with the actual Frazetta on talking about it.
I
So
think that would be excellent, buddy.
yeah. So I'm just gonna hold off.
Yeah.
I'm able to hold off. I know Robert isn't. And Robert really wants to see the book.
But I would love to talk to her too.
Yeah.
Now there it is in a Mylar.
Hey, that right there is an idea. If you can get Robert on the show, Jeff, with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna plan on. That's what I'm planning on doing because what I'm thinking of, I should get him, VV, and me. So it's 3 of us.
So I gotta go, fellas.
All right, man.
By the way, Big Will, thank you for the teases. I appreciate that.
Well, I got one more before I go.
Oh no, here it comes.
It's Black Widow.
Oh,
I don't like it as much.
Enchilada.
that's Stellato.
No, Enchilada.
Oh,
Ensalado.
okay. I want to say. All right, very nice.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Sorry, buddy. We're kind of picky about our redheads.
We're kind of picky about the artists that do the redhead.
I just had to do a little tease there before I leave. I gotta
Thank you.
go. See you guys. Thanks for
You have
having
a
me.
wonderful.
Later.
Always, man.
Later.
Later.
Okay.
See you, Big Will. Well, I don't know if you guys seen Laura's new toy. Did I show you that, Sean?
Oh.
You guys want to see Laura's new toy? So
Sure.
I don't know if you guys have seen the new Mandalorian. I finally did.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen it?
Mm.
Yes, that's a good one. I need to get that one there, Sean, for Laura.
I know what happens. I know who appears. I know they named the child, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Okay. I am so happy they're going to go with the storyline that I read years ago from Timothy Zahn,
Yeah.
American Empire series, when she says, Grand Admiral, I'm going to give this away. Thrawn. Yeah! I was so excited. I was like, no way. So awesome.
One line made
Spoiler
all those-
alert.
Spoiler
If
alert.
you haven't,
Spoiler
yeah.
alert. Sorry.
Yeah.
like, hey, all you nerds, remember all that stuff you remember reading back in
Nerd.
the day? It's all canon.
So did I write something wrong on the Nerdy Collective thing? So I wrote nerd instead of nerdy,
You
didn't I?
said nerd instead of nerdy. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's kind
All
of because
good, buddy,
yeah.
it's all good. Trust me. I had VV correct my
Never seen
spelling
others.
on something I posted for your video, and it pissed me off. And I let it go
Yeah.
for 2 shows, and I missed it. I spelled
Yeah.
nerdy wrong.
Yeah, because I did the same thing. I just re-looked at your thing and I just went to type it. I'm like,
VV.
yeah.
What was it?
I got it
Nedry?
No, it was nerdy. It was supposed to be nerdy, but I put nerd instead of nerdy.
Yeah, all good. We fixed it. We got it fixed.
Yeah. The Nerdy Collective.
Hey, you
It's
way,
the Nerd
you, way,
Collective.
you way behind, Monty.
No spoilers. I haven't seen season 1 or 2 yet. You were way behind, buddy. You need to see that. But all I have
And
to say is,
seriously, you go onto any social media, it's spoiled within 3
Oh,
yeah.
but that's all I'm going to spoil is that part, because that just, because I was talking to Steve and I was talking to my other buddy today, John, and we were both talking about it. And this is how Star Wars should be.
Yeah.
These movies that they produced the last couple of times here, it's just been disappointments for me. I know I might be an old timer, an old fart, but I appreciate the old stories. And those last 2 movies, other than Rogue One, Solo, and one more. What was the other one? Yeah, Rogue One and Solo. Those I thought were fantastic. Because if you go from Rogue One and just skip these last 2 movies you've seen, and if you want to watch all the originals, guys, just go watch Rogue One first, then go right to New Hope and go right in the backwards order. That's the best way to watch them. Because if you go from Rogue One and go right into New Hope, it continues on from right there. That whole thing gives you the willies when you see Vader walking through the ship. When he has Princess Leia for the first time. Yep. Sorry, ramble.
I just
And
love the
bring
part in
in-
Rogue One when Vader just messes everybody up.
Yeah.
Like as much as I love Rogue One, that scene right alone just puts it on top for me.
The end of that scene, when you see the blackness, I'll never forget watching it the first time. You see the blackness, you see all the troopers, all the rebels are down the hallway, a couple dozen of them, and the doors are freezing, and all of a sudden it's pure blackness, and you see the blackness, and the blade comes out. I'm like, no way they're going to show that continuation from New Hope. That was fantastic. Because it showed you Vader with a little bit more, because every time you see him just do his fight scenes and all the scenes he had through the classics and stuff,
Clunky.
yeah, that really showed his true power, how powerful he really was. He was deflecting freaking firepower from his hands.
My favorite part was when he had the guy on the ceiling, still deflected it, and still swiped him in half from the ceiling. I was like, yo, total badass moment.
Yeah, and it you got your heart beating. It was like the hair raises up on your neck when you're watching that scene. It was great. But anyhow, getting short spoilers and all that. As soon as they mentioned Grand Admiral Thrawn, I was so happy. And if
Spoiler
anybody
alert.
has never read those 3 books, you got to read the Heir to the Empire series by Timothy Zahn.
I read those
Excellent
years
run.
ago.
Yeah,
I remember
excellent.
I read them years ago when I got them from the library, and I really enjoyed them.
Yeah, we gotta
Great
create
story.
the cheese thing, man. Like spoiler alert to like
Sorry.
the cheese.
Sorry.
And somehow, almost overnight after that show premiered, it made Heir to the Empire go from a $60 book to $200.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
This is why I don't collect Star Wars comics at all. I'll be a casual observer, but that's it.
And that's not even a comic. That was a novel. That's a novel, and that's just skyrocketing. And like these people probably ain't buying novels, and as soon as they searching for it and trying to scoop it up.
Mm-hmm.
I want valuable shit. No, fine. Don't do that.
He ain't spoiled the whole series. He just spoiled one name.
Just one name.
It's a It's like a teaser. It's an Easter egg. It doesn't spoil what actually happens. It's about the journey, and I'm looking forward to watching it on Christmas.
So here, this is from years ago. This book right here, guys. And
Yeah.
what makes this book special is right here.
Oh, hello.
Signed by Timothy Zahn, the writer of it, in
1994.
1994. Yep. Went and seen him and did a book signing. Great book, you guys. Definitely
Yep.
check that out.
You need to put that thing in Mylar.
It actually isn't a thick old Mylar one I got.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, awesome.
Dark Horse Insider. Jesus.
Yeah, anytime a name is dropped, people want to just go find the book. You know, whether it's a novel or a comic, and next thing you know, you see on the spec list book.
You know how long everybody, I think a lot of true Star Wars fans that have actually read that story and even the books, have probably been waiting for that to actually drop in the actual Star Wars movies. I've been waiting forever for that name to drop. Because one thing that's interesting, if for all you Star Wars geeks out there about Grand Admiral Thrawn, in the book, and I do hope they bring it to the show, which would be awesome. In the book, okay, we all know, Steve, help me out here. The name of the medal that's on Mandalorian, the medal that he's got,
Vibranium or something like that.
something like that. Well, it deflects the lightsaber, so it's like he's totally protected by that. Now, in the story with Grand Admiral Thrawn, he's okay. I won't go there, but there's a creature. It's called I'm going to say this incorrectly, but I think it's like called an Easter Lemuri. It's a reptilian creature that's mounted to his back, and all of his commanding officers in his group have it. And what it does is it nullifies all force powers whatsoever. So even a Jedi can't use his force powers on him. It's like totally negative. So he's a very powerful guy. And also Grand Admiral Thrawn was supposed to have the Executioner. And if anybody knows what the Executioner was, that was Darth Vader's ship in Return of the Jedi. You seen it? That big black ship?
Yeah.
That ship was supposed to belong to Grand Admiral Thrawn, and he was promised that ship.
I was thinking of Frank Frazetta's Executioner, and I wasn't thinking.
That black, beautiful ship.
You know what the fun thing about what I liked about Thrawn was that he was an expert military general. You know, like he was very tactical and very strategic.
Yes,
you know?
he was like, yep.
Okay, guys, I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to Thrawn. I know the name. Yeah. Can you try and help point A to point B? I know that he's a military general expert. He's blue. He doesn't have superpowers, but he's a genius at strategy.
Yeah.
What does he know about Vader? Where does he fall in the timeline?
Okay.
Where's the story of General Thrawn?
It's okay. Before the Battle of Endor, when the Executioner gets destroyed, the Vader ship, the Super Star Destroyer gets destroyed. Mm-hmm. He is within, I forget, it was like 25,000 or something light years away from that area. So there's he was like on the other side of the galaxy. He was nowhere near that fight. And that's kind of the same time frame, right around that era. That ship was supposed to be Grand Admiral Thrawn's ship. And it wasn't supposed to be Vader's ship. Just a little side note, if that helped at all.
No, it just confused. It looks like it just confused.
I have no idea where that's about. Where does General Thrawn start in the timeline? Like as a kid,
he starts years after Return of the Jedi.
There you go.
He's the big foe after Return, like years after it.
Because if you think of like who was the commanding officer of the Death Star? What was that guy's name? Peter Cushing's name. What was his name? Yeah, I got it on the tip of my tongue. What was his name?
I know the name.
What was his name? Come on, guys, help me out in the
Moff
Tarkin. Grand Tarkin. Yes, he was kind of like a Grand Tarkin, but better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he rises through the ranks. So is there
Yeah,
like
he picks up the leftovers of the Empire and
There you go.
Right, brings it, try and
There you
bring
go,
it
Sean.
back to prominence.
There you go, Sean.
so
Thank you,
who's
Sean.
above Thrawn?
Right
Is
now,
there like
at that
Lord?
point, he was the one in charge.
Yeah.
You know, because
So
he was
he's
such
the
a
main guy.
Yep.
yeah.
Big, big boy.
In the Thrawn trilogy, he was the main villain.
So there's no Palpatine, there's no Snoke. It's just Thrawn.
It was Thrawn. That's why a lot of people was hoping that they bring him in to be the next baddie for the future movies.
Yep.
But you know, when they retconned and said that the expanded universe didn't exist no more and made it non-canon, that's where people was like, oh man, they're not gonna use Thrawn.
Yep. Okay. Can General Thrawn actually fight, or does he have mercenaries or people do shit for him?
He's more of a strategic general, so he sends people to do. He has skills and he do fight, but he's more of that strategic general where he knows how to out manipulate their battle against him.
Okay, so there's like 1,000 different type of Sith Lords. Who are the main ones now in this era for Thrawn?
There wasn't really much of a focus on Sith Lords at
There
all.
was a focus on the cool thing about it. An important side note. Okay, in that story, there was a big focus on where did the Empire get their technologies from. We get to see that in a few different movies. Okay, from the time they start the Death Star, remember those insectoid creatures that had that little thing of the Death Star. Okay, right there, those insectoid creatures they were helping with. There you go, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Yes. They were part of it. So it was. Where did they get it? In the story, they talk about a planet, and actually, it is a clone planet. There's actually a lot of cloning going on too. So I think it was. That's where they try to mix the story of, which kind of irritated me in the last movie when they did Palpatine and he was still alive. That whole scene. That's what they were trying to do. What's that, bud?
Garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
I still ain't see that third one.
Oh, dude.
I refuse to watch it.
Oh, dude. I tried twice.
But yeah, what Vigilante said here is true. You know, he has fighting techniques, but he's a mastermind first. So you would think you will ever see him fight, but then he knows how to fight because he has many techniques, but he uses his mind to defeat you.
Yep.
In terms of his mastermind
He's kind of a grandmaster chess player.
Yeah. So Mr. White Gloves splash page has a good question. Where does Captain Kirk fit in all this?
Steve, you got any opinions, bud? Not a one?
What's going on for me?
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out who this dude is.
Oh.
The Beetle?
Who is that? It looks like another
like Mandalorian type.
It does. He's a
assassin?
An assassin. He's got to be an assassin. He looks like almost one of those robots or droids that were in the last Mandalorian.
I'm Bat Mandalorian.
Take off my mask.
Yeah, Disney can't.
I'm not Bruce. I'm always the Mandalorian.
I didn't know much about Thrawn. I'm the same as Rob. Thrawn, I couldn't tell you who he is.
Robert's here.
Same.
You know, he's
Tim Virgil.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like that. Very, very nice. It's a green woman on the cover.
Mm-hmm. And it's Web Witch.
Well, I'm excited to see what they do with him compared to what they did with him in Rebels.
Oh, dude, look at that one. I like that.
Rob, who is that?
That I don't know. Isn't that the girl that became topless during Return of the Jedi? Isn't that the vampire hunter from Empire Strikes Back?
Oh, I don't really read Dr. Afro because I don't really care about her.
That's right on the cover. Django, baby.
That one's pretty cool. Who did that one, bud? I just missed the. I missed the top of that. Is that Marvel? It is
Yep.
Marvel.
Mhm.
It's Marvel.
Age of
Those are
Republic.
one shots. Those
That
are all
was
one
pretty
shots.
cool, bud.
Yeah, we picked up some Star Wars. That place had a bunch of Star Wars. Man, like Rob said, man, you can't. There's so many different Star Wars. It's
There is.
unreal, man.
Yeah, there is.
So there's the name. Vigilante brought it up.
Chandela from
I have to
Rebels.
write down some of these damn names, man.
Hide the book from Captain Kirk. He's a Green Man woman. I was just gonna, that's what I was thinking too.
The main reason I picked it up was because Robert's Faust
I want to
and
see the
Virgil.
inside of that later. How was
You
the
wanna
work
see
on
that?
the inside? No,
Oh,
how was
yeah.
the artwork and stuff on the inside? He probably a little dirty, but
Yeah,
how was the writing?
Not bad. He wrote it, so it's not,
Yeah,
not too
good.
bad.
Good. Oh.
Robert,
nice-
you going on? You gonna be on tonight at 1 in the morning here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the nerdy show, the nerdy collector show, not the nerdy.
That's still
Oh,
work.
You tell Steve, but you don't tell me I wrote it wrong.
It's okay. It's all right.
No, I don't.
I
I just think it's funny.
He just laughed that we didn't notice it for 2 shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I see some Dave Stevens.
That's nice.
I'm now on a Dave Stevens kick. Yes.
Oh, yeah? Nice. I like that.
This I just picked up this week, and I have something I'm going to be bidding on tonight.
Sweet.
I'm with Vigilante. I love the Empire.
Yeah,
That
me
was
too.
fun.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Empire Strikes Back.
Excellent storyline.
Favorite one. Hey, did the Varangian see that? I finally got one of these suckers.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, sweet buddy.
Yeah, but it's not staying in his collection. He's probably AOK'ing into somebody.
I like Star Wars, man.
Yeah. Now, if it was a cover full of the Empire,
Yeah.
it's staying in his collection.
Yeah.
Now, it's garbage to him because it doesn't have 35 cents on the cover.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. Hey, Robert,
Yeah, buddy.
this Boy Commandos book this is a
Boat.
his book, but
Yeah.
look at the date stamp on there. I don't know if you can see
Where is it?
right here.
Very light. Oh, you almost got
Almost.
it.
That is
August
August 7th. It looked like 27th or the 7th.
45.
Does that say 45? Is that
August,
19?
August 27th, 1945.
Sweet.
Crap,
Ooh.
man.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Jim wants to get it pressed and cleaned, and he's probably going to grade it and
Excellent.
put it in as best shape as he can. But it's kind of brittle, so
Those are so fun, though, aren't they?
presser says.
You want to see brittle?
Oh, yeah.
Still, god dang.
Beautiful cover, though. Oh, my God, dude.
Looks like a rat chewed on it.
Yeah.
But I don't care. It's
Oh,
the first
nice.
time you have was not the Flash, Jesus, Human Torch and Sun Girl together. But I got it from Joe Simon's grandson, Jesse Simon, and he
Wow.
signed the
Nice.
Imperial first
I was just
page.
going to say, he signed it, didn't he?
Mhm.
Man,
That's what I'm gonna never
That
have
is awesome.
Sarah do.
I grade that a 9.8.
I grade that a 9.9
don't
What was the
and
date
charge
on
you
that,
$900.
What was that?
Rob, what was the date on that book?
This one is 1948.
Sweet. Sweet.
It's
Sweet.
crazy.
Can we see it one more time? Sorry.
I only have two.
I
Golden,
drew over these older books.
my entire collection.
I got one.
This,
I got one.
and lastly, you've all seen this one. This
Have we? Oh yeah.
DC and Marvel.
Yep.
Now I just need to
Nice.
get myself a Detective Comics or Batman.
There you go. Sweet.
One signed by
Joe
Schuster.
Schuster.
First-
Wow.
Joe Schuster.
Really?
Actually, Joe Schuster signed it on the first page. I have pictures on Instagram, and this one
Nice.
just signed by the grandson.
Nice. That's still cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now I just need to find myself a Detective Comics that Bill Finger worked on and have Agatha sign that one.
Sweet.
You know, the actual creator of Batman, Bill Finger.
Hey, Rob,
Yeah.
we were talking about the Queen's Gambit earlier.
Yeah.
And Rob pointed out that me and him both went back and looked at the when they went into the little store, the spinner rack.
Yes.
To look
Yes.
at the comics.
Yes.
And he said he saw 90s garbage on it.
Yes, I did too. I did too. That's so funny. That is so funny. I
So
watched
funny
that
how
too. I
you-
seen that.
Yeah, we were
The
like,
first thing that I noticed was hot stuff.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm like,
seen
wait a
it.
second. Neil Adams worked on that. He was in diapers.
Yes.
When this scene was. What is going? Wait,
I
isn't
was
that
too
a
far-
Hollywood Marvel? What the hell?
I just know it was comic books. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I noticed that right away. Yes, right away. I see those
Didn't
things
even
too.
try.
Yeah. Didn't have the timeline down right too well.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you though, for a movie as a whole, what do you? Yeah,
Superb.
I loved it.
beautiful.
Top notch.
Yeah, beautiful
I'd
movie.
say that's almost a damn must watch, man, for everybody.
I had Miss G. She watched it later on, and she's like, "Baby, this is so good." I go, "I know, it's excellent."
No, Robert,
Rob,
go
you
watch.
get to see a movie where they build her. You know, she's built from the ground up. You know what I mean? That's
Yep.
what I loved about it.
Now watch New Mutants, knowing some of the
Yeah.
actors, the caliber that they are, and go, what happened to that movie?
Yeah.
It was the director, not her. It's the director's fault. That's the same. See, that's my issue when it comes to like, all right, I know everybody has their opinions, but this is my true, honest opinion when it comes to, okay, Fox as a whole, as a movie industry, has its moments. Okay, its older moments are great, but some of their newer stuff, like what they did to My Poor Predator and all that stuff.
My poor Predator.
Fair,
That's
fair
Fox,
assessment.
and it's different directors, and it frustrates me when they do that, and they're just trying to punch it out for the money wise, you know, and not.
Paramount, the director, man. Face it.
It's the truth, but it's the truth. I mean, come on, it's like, man.
Hey, guys! I looked up that song. You know the crazy French song they sang, and she was dancing to the one with dut dut.
Yeah.
I looked that up. She was actually saying tut tut
Tut
tut,
tut tut.
singing it, but it sounds like duh duh duh.
Yeah.
I cracked up on that song.
Sean. Oh, there
Yo.
he is. Good.
Hey Jeff, did you look through your Vampirellas to see what you missing of the Vengeance of Vampirella run?
Yeah. What is it? 23 I'm missing. 22. Like like a bunch of the teens. Like,
A bunch of the teams?
yeah.
Yeah. Exactly, VV.
What about you got
Exactly.
12 team?
What?
I'm just messing with you.
You want brittle roast? That's a crunch.
Hmm.
Oh, Mrs. G's new toy. She wants me to show it.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I don't think Rob's seen it.
So we found this, and this
Oh,
is
here we
actually pretty cool. It says 500 different things. Now you can use this as a party gimmick, so you can hook it up to your phone, and there's got an app for it, and you can put it in the refrigerator, put it in the bathroom. So somebody opens the refrigerator, he'll say something, and I'll just turn him on, and he's gonna just talk randomly.
Hola. Gracias por comprar la versión en español de Deadpool Head day, Hasbro.
Say something else now. Come on, be funny. You can actually program him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
I had a body when I came in here.
Come on, keep going, keep going.
Who is your favorite comic book character of all time?
Who is it?
Wow. You're right. It is Deadpool.
Does it rhyme with pulverine?
Yeah.
I feel like a British girl waking up in a ninja's body. Have I been Psylocked? Wow.
But yeah, he'll go on and on and on forever.
Does
Yeah.
it have a suck punch?
What happens when you lift the
That
hood?
seems to be the problem today.
Doesn't come off. But mouth moves, eyes move.
Tell me.
So are you saying that head pool doesn't give head?
Thanks, Rob.
Interesting.
But yeah,
What is that?
Miss G's new toy. It was pretty cool.
All right, so let me see. Put this back. You're missing this one, right, Jeff?
Yeah. Yep.
And you said most of the teams.
Yeah.
That way, when I come there, I'm gonna give you all these vampies.
Yeah, and then when you come there, I can give you that Red Sonja, that Wolverine, the other Vampy magazines you're missing too, man. I got a whole pile for you over here too.
Man, I can't wait to go to that event and meet
Yeah.
Beulah.
Yeah, me too.
Wish I could.
Yeah, you could.
I wish I could. I can't.
What event is this?
This is the Infinity Toy and Holiday Con. It's going to be in Kissimmee, December what?
20
14?
the some 12th.
12th, yeah.
it? Yeah, 11th to the 12th because it starts on Friday.
I thought it was a one-day thing.
Oh yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, but Bueller's coming in town on Friday.
He's going to be
right?
in, I think, he coming the 10th.
Oh, okay.
11th, 12th, he's going to be there.
Okay.
Steve, did you go to a show today? Did you guys go
No.
to a show today?
Just went to a little store in Bartow.
Yeah, we were trying to hit you up when we were there.
How was it?
It wasn't bad.
Sorry.
It was pretty good.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Some good find?
Interesting.
A lot of
Okay, finds.
They had a lot of good back issues. If you were
Was there?
trying to fill some, Spider-Mans and stuff in.
Right.
And you guys have no idea how hard it is not to spend like the money that you want right now because next week I'm going to be getting the first appearance of the guy that's right behind Robert's head.
Yeah.
Uh,
That one?
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, you got this one? This Adam Hughes?
Yeah, I got 10. I don't got from I think what is it? I think 11, 19 or 11, 12. Yeah, 11, 12 pretty much. I got one 0 to 10. I know that much. And then I'm missing the rest from the teens
Right.
after that.
All right.
And then I got 25. I know that. So
Oh, you got that covered.
yeah. 25, the glossy one, with her in chains and stuff and blood.
Have you found anybody on Instagram that, or have you even put out a call so that, hey, anybody that has just a full teams, just right here, this guy, I want it.
I haven't done that yet. But I put it out to the one guy that sells Golden Age stuff all the time, and he had a bunch of Tarot Witch of the Black Rose stuff. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's a good start.
Yeah. So I hit him up and he goes, yeah. I go, if you got any Vampirella stuff too. So he said he has to look in his couple of boxes, but he'll hit me back up.
And sometimes you never know unless you ask. I mean, this guy Hulk Nuts, who's apparently been around on the YouTube community
He has.
for a long time.
I knew he is. Yep.
Well, I was directed by Lady Fantastic that he had a copy of the Namor versus what is it? Namor versus Black Panther in Defenders '84. So I was like, yeah, okay, $15. Hey, do you happen to have any Amazing Spider-Man? I only have these. So he goes, I have a list of this. And I'm like, I'll take all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So Rob, you said you're gonna get you're about to get Silver Surfer 1, huh?
No, the Fantastic 448.
48.
Oh, the 48. Okay.
Mm.
Damn.
I have a Silver Surfer 1 coming right now.
Okay, so you do have. Oh, you got one coming. You haven't got it.
Can I ask the price you paid for it?
$100.
What condition?
It's maybe it's a little hard to put it. I'll probably put it like maybe a 2.5 because the front looks good. It looks like it's about a 4. It's a back cover that looks like someone took a rake to it.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, but man, I'd much rather present that like that, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like this book, which I'm pretty sure is about Nate 5.
Nice.
Yeah,
The only problem with it is just down here.
Right there. Yep, in the corner. Yep.
Other than that, it's solid.
Solid cover.
What's up, 1-2 Comic Talk?
But this is the issue that I'd want more than anything else in the best condition.
Yep.
4, I'll take that as a mid-grade, but the issue 3 being the first Mephisto, that one I want being the top condition.
Absolutely.
That's just an awesome colored cover too, man.
Yeah, one of my favorites too.
Silver Surfer 1, I'll take it a lesser. There's no first appearance.
You can see it on eBay all day, that book, but you don't see it like it shops very often. It don't last.
No.
The guy at Urban's had it, and I went there the next day. I already sold that immediately. I was like, damn, man, I didn't even get to look at it. That was burning me up. Jeff's got a lot of books on hold, don't you, Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff's got some expensive books on hold, right?
Yeah.
Jeff's went into the deep rabbit hole on his family.
Yeah.
I grabbed his feet and I was holding on, but he was pulling hard.
Yeah.
Right, and I couldn't hold. I had to let him go.
No, he held. Because I'm actually thinking about it. Like, honestly, I want to save up for some money for Bueller at least.
That's what I wanted to do. That's why I didn't go ham on Black Friday.
Yeah.
That like 1-2 over here says.
Hey. 1-2 Comic Talk. Thanks, buddy.
And by the way, at 5 o'clock, Sharon, Life with 2 YouTubers, is doing like a celebration show for her daughter and son. Rena for her new book, and Kate for hitting 1,000 subs.
That's coming like now, right? In
a couple minutes.
So that'll be perfect way to end the show.
Yeah.
She's asking me to be on the show at about 6:45, 7.
So that means she has a bunch of people coming on probably in the beginning.
She's been arranging this for a little while. I'm just hoping everything turns out well.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will.
It will.
I'll send Robert off here. I'm sending Robert off here. Because I'm really thinking about it. I'm gonna just reseal the box.
He keeps killing him right now.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you announce that and she watches the show, she's
I don't know, man. I honestly don't.
I actually don't think she's gonna care one way or another, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just happy that you have it, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't let my packages stack up long, man.
No,
we ain't JB, man.
No,
Yeah.
JB stack up ain't no damn way. I gotta know what's in them books.
Yeah. So I'll send Robert off here. Yeah.
Splash wants one too. He wants to see it too.
He wants to see it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then send me his. I for some reason I don't have his email. Send me his email and I'll send him one too.
Okay.
I'll send one to you too, Steve, so you can see it too.
Which I've been here about all day. I damn sure want to see it.
Okay.
I know weighs 19 pounds.
Oh man.
Like a big mouth bass.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm eye drooling over Big E's books. This,
I drooling over this big ass box.
Hey, Rob, did you get a good deal on that Ghost Rider that you showed?
Oh yeah. I got that. What is it? Last year, midway through the year. If I paid $300, that would have been a lot.
Yeah. I got a good deal on. I got them 8 books, and the one was worth all the ones. It's like the ones I gave Sean were all free because the one was worth. It came back to $8.5, and it wasn't bag and board. I was like, what the hell, man? These guys are crazy. How they send books, man. Just cardboard, and I can at least live with it around them, taped around them.
If it comes properly, I'm happy. But I've seen stuff before where it's, oh Lord, books that are from like 1930s, 1940s, and they send it in a manila envelope like the shit that I just got, and it's destroyed. It might have been an 8.5.
I wonder how they made it, Rob. How did these books make it this far? Like,
I know.
or like Sarah was saying, like the paintings have Rosetta magic all over the painting. So,
all right, Jeff, I got issues 11 to 19 and 22.
Okay.
Nice.
damn.
Look at that.
Collection just doubled.
Boom.
So yeah, so that now at least the Vengeance, I'm a little closer to getting it done.
Yeah. And if
these are Puff's books.
Yeah.
Christ.
Mine are over there. Mine are on my bookshelf that I haven't even got to yet. Yeah, it's about half a.
I think half of that is like
hip
hop variants.
Yeah, and then mine's half of Steve's pile, man. My pile's half of Steve's.
You don't know about, Sean. You don't get to know everything. I can't.
Yeah. So I'll send Shauna off air. I'll send all of you guys off air because
Yeah.
So
with that in mind, we are going to close the show today. Thanks all you guys for joining in.
Don't die.
Awesome.
Don't die.
And thanks for everybody who showed up in the panel and the chat. And be sure to tune in next week where we will talk top movie fight scenes. We're gonna have fun on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember, don't be a bitch. Wear a mask.
Exactly. Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
So, later, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Yeah. So, Robert, Instagram me.
He's gone.
Is he gone already?
Yeah. Just Instagram me. Splash Pages.
Nice.
Email.
Steve, that's cool.
I was gonna say Sean's gone, but the show's still going.
Yeah, it's still going. Sean, leave us.
See you, everybody.
Bye, buddy.